Yes, oh yes. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Sorry we're late.
Yes, we are. I know it's been kind of weird because, we got lots going on today and tomorrow and the next day. Apparently we have the Spring 2026 Memberthon going on right now.
Yeah. No more promos. We're going to be doing this now.
Oh, my God.
They've got some new things going on with this promo, too. You can become a member for as little as $5 a month.
Yeah, man. That's really cool.
And now we're apparently on Siri, Google, Alexa.
Yeah. I mean, that's really cool.
I mean, hey. We're getting up there in the world.
Yes. I mean, folks, it's awesome. And WAIF has been around for 50 years. 50 years. Oh, my God.
Thank you to wonderful supporters.
Yes,
who helped
absolutely.
during our pledges and members and underwriters and all of those people.
Oh,
and to everyone who takes care of this radio station and keeps it running every day.
That's right. I'm telling you, there's a lot of them involved there, too.
Yeah.
So we have lots to talk about today. We got a lot of... some really crazy stuff going on with Donald Trump and some good news.
Oh, we got some excellent
all
news
kinds
today.
of good news today.
Yeah.
Excellent news. Plus, we have all this different stuff happening. And we have a little bit of little did you know or fun facts as well coming up in a little bit. So, lots to happen. First of all, we got to get to the legality or legal business. So, Jen, take it away, baby.
WAIF-FM, as a community radio station, serves to open its airways to responsible, divergent points of view. The opinions expressed during this program do not reflect the views of WAIF, its staff, or Board of Trustees. The opinions expressed reflect my own views or the views of my guests. Thank you for listening to WAIF Cincinnati. The following program contains material that may be considered offensive or unsuitable to some listeners. If you are sensitive to such programming, please tune away at this time and return at 5 a.m. for...
The Gospel Hour.
With Damien, yes.
Yes, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, so it'll be fun there, that's how it is. So let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go. All right, it's time to party on with some Jerry and Jen show.
Yes.
I am so excited. But before we do that, Jen has some positive, inspiring messages.
I don't know how much positive
Come
I
on.
could be.
Yeah. She's always got the positiveness, so. Go ahead, baby.
Oh, what was that saying that I told you I wanted to remember? I'm so horrible. My memory, I swear.
She's like, I don't remember what it is.
I need that ginkgo biloba stuff.
Yeah, I think we need some help, don't we? I mean, it's kind of but all right,
You are all appreciated. You are all loved. Just remember, to someone you are important, even if you don't feel it yourself.
Yeah.
We all are here. We hear you. And we're even here to listen.
I like it. I think it's great. It's a beautiful message, baby.
Sure.
Beautiful message. All right, let's get the show on the road. Here we go. All right, let's get down to it, folks. Here we go. All right, so here's some of the weird stuff happening out there.
So much
happening. As everybody knows, Donald Trump has been, having some...
Mind my wrestling. I'm getting my paperwork done.
Well, it's okay. But Donald Trump's had some major issues happening with him, and apparently, not only that he's doing some of the weird stuff that he does, but apparently a lot of Americans are not happy with Donald Trump right now. They're saying that a lot of Americans are very fed up with this crazy crap that he's doing Apparently, we've got the situation with Iran. This is a war that we're in.
Yeah, he
that
threatened
we we shouldn't be in.
He gave Iran 48 hours to open up the Strait of Hormuz, right? Mm-hmm. They said, absolutely not. No, we ain't doing it.
Yeah.
So he backs off and says, I'm giving you 5 days. If not, we're going to go after your nuclear power plants and, that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then lovely Pete Hegseth comes out yesterday and says, the Strait of Hormuz isn't closed. What are you talking about, reporter? I forget who the reporter was. But it's not closed. It's open. I mean, you may get shot.
I mean, you might get shot.
The boat might sink, but it ain't closed.
Oh, my God.
Idiots.
I mean, how stupid can you be for that? I mean, Pete Hegseth, or whatever his name is, this guy is like he's number one, a crazy alcoholic, but he's got problems, man. He really does. But,
yep.
Here we are. We're in a war with Iran. People are pissed off right now. American people are mad because why? Well, we're losing out on money. People are going bankrupt. You have people who are having issues with, affording groceries.
Yep.
Gas is up. The gas prices are way up because, Donald Trump. And again, presidents really don't have nothing to do with gas prices.
No, but their decisions can affect.
And when they start doing stuff like this, wars and so forth,
and it's not just
it's a
us.
problem.
The whole entire world is being affected by this war in Iran.
Yeah, it is. I mean, because with them holding off the canal there,
the Strait of Hormuz.
You got to think that other countries can't get oil as well.
Strait of Hormuz. That's not it.
Hormuz. Yeah. And the thing is, people are just really upset because of this. I mean, gas prices are really way up, and the people are like, well, do you remember when Joe Biden was in office? He had those gas prices way up there.
And the reason it raised like that wasn't because of anything Joe did. It was because Russia invaded Ukraine.
Yeah.
That affected oil production.
Yes, it did. That's why your gas prices went up. It wasn't anything to do with, something Joe Biden did. It's something that happened with Russia.
Now, this time,
Ukraine.
the reason isn't necessarily that Trump could control whether it went up or down. His decision to go to war with Venezuela, then Iran, on top of Ecuador, and now threatening Cuba. Those things right there all are the reason our gas prices are shooting up.
Yeah.
Iran shutting off the Strait of Hormuz.
Yep.
Strait. I don't know, the canal, whatever.
That's why I call it a canal, because
it's a 2 mile wide.
I mean, the whole point of it's just so
that
stupid.
20% of the world's oil goes through that.
I mean, how are people? Gas prices with them being so skyrocketing high.
They went over 70 cents in one day.
Yeah.
And then, what was it, yesterday? We started seeing it for $4.29, $3.99, $4.29. Yep. $4.99.
$4.99. I just don't understand how people, and I'm sure there's a lot of buyer remorse. Some Republicans who voted for Donald Trump are really upset right now, and they're thinking, why the hell did I vote for this guy?
Well, apparently, even people in Donald Trump's own backyard in Florida, Mar-a-Lago County, what's it called, Tallahassee County?
Yeah, Tallahassee County.
Yeah, they flipped a seat today.
They flipped a seat. It's been a Republican since 1991.
Yeah.
And finally, they have flipped a seat.
I love how it was a lady who won.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, how did she say it? Something about, it's funny how a Democrat even won in Donald Trump's own backyard.
I know.
He's always been blaming Democrats for everything, right?
Well,
but he has really been pushing really, really hard the past week specifically that Democrats are evil. Democrats are the reasons everything's happening.
Yep.
But yet, am I not mistaken? But didn't like half of the Democratic Party vote for him?
Well, I believe that you had a lot of Democrats that did vote for Donald Trump because they believed in what he said when he started saying that gas prices were going to go down under $2 a gallon.
Yep.
That he kept saying that he's not going to he's going to be the man of peace. He's going to be the president of
He's
peace.
going to be the only president that never starts any wars. He's
was
only
never
going
the
to bring peace.
He was never the president of peace. That's for sure.
Like the Board of Peace that he has made $9 billion on. None of that money went to the United States government. It went in Donald Trump's pocket. His Board of Peace are all just freaking oil tycoons.
Yeah. I mean, it's so odd that this Board of Peace people, like people think they're like, oh, well, that's a legit thing right there.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. Like Jen said, these guys are, the Board of Peace is, in other words, is, the oil, the Board of Oil tycoons is what it is. So.
And it even states in the bylaws of the Board of Peace that Donald Trump makes the final decision even in death.
Oh my God.
So Donald Trump, even when he's dead, can say what the final say is.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And you got to think that while these people are getting richer and making lots of money off the oil and off this, because you got to think the reason why we're in Iran is because this is a money-making scheme. It's basically blood for oil. Number two, it is a distraction with the Epstein files because he doesn't want those released properly. And then
also,
people are just getting upset.
Donald Trump does not want to lose control of the presidency.
Oh no!
And so, what better way to stop people from voting is to be able to call martial law. And the only way he can call martial law is if somebody attacks the United States.
Exactly.
So let's go with Israel,
Yep.
who should have no loyalty to at all,
No.
who destroys their own people.
Right.
On top of the countries they try to take over. Them and Iran have been at it for generations,
Right.
off and on. Attack Iran, threaten them, threaten Canada, threaten Mexico, threaten everybody, threaten Cuba, in hopes that one of them will start attacking the United States so he can then declare martial law.
Right.
And then voting will not be existent. He will be forever president for as long as he wants.
Oh yeah, and that's that. If even Donald Trump has said in the past, he said, "Hey, look, why can't I be president for life? Why can't I be president for life? Why can't like other countries? Why can't they salute me? Why can't they give me parades?
Because that's called a dictatorship, and
Well, yeah.
we are not a dictatorship.
But he has." Since then, he has actually made us. That's what he wants us to be, a dictator.
Yeah, basically, the United States is a dictatorship.
Right. I mean, he is a want-to-be dictator.
He has his own Gestapo,
Yeah, he does.
who he has now since
They're
2 days ago?
They're called ICE agents, too.
2 days
by the way.
ago was placed in airports.
Yeah. So now that
Let's not pay the TSA people.
but he's doing it to punish people because he
Yes.
wants the ICE agents to go in there and detain people, arrest them.
The reason he did this
And beat 'em
actually
up.
is he even said the reason he sent ICE in is because he wants the SAVE Act passed.
Yes.
And in
That's the
order
reason
for that
right
to
there.
happen is the reason, and this was like one of his plans, and it states in Project 2025, by the way, ICE
It
agents
does.
in airports.
Yep. And again, that's the stuff you all need to be reading about because this is what we've been talking about for the longest time is that Project 2025.
Yep.
And everybody said, well, that's not real. That's not a real thing.
That's funny because every single thing that happened are all things that are in
Well, yeah.
those pages.
Yeah, it is. And, and the thing is that, again, going back to the Iran thing with the oil and all that, here's a good point that I want to make, that Donald Trump's own son, Barron Trump, actually took out a couple, over a couple billions of dollars in stocks of oil. This was just hours before they struck Iran.
Yep.
So you can't tell me that he's out there trying to make money off of it because that's what it is.
And
They're
his son
scams.
Byron is only 16, 18, somewhere in
yeah,
there.
he's like in college now.
Yeah, he's in college. His daddy gives him money so he can. Daddy knows what his plan is.
Well, yeah.
Daddy knows what he wants to do. Daddy wants to make Trump money.
Well,
So
of course he does.
give the money to my son. Have my son invest hours before I send planes over to start bombing.
I mean, it's smart. It's the way that they do it. It's how they make
And
the
that's
money.
how dictators do.
Yeah. And the people out here, American people, are suffering. You don't have, you're probably sitting there trying to figure out how you're going to put groceries on the table.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably trying to figure out how you're going to pay for your gas.
Yep.
You're probably sitting there trying to figure out how you're going to feed your family or trying to keep a job, because a lot of people, believe it or not, unemployment is up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because people are losing jobs in the industry of factories and
There
farming.
is a minimum of three restaurant stores companies, period, either filing bankruptcy or closing down stores every week.
Yeah, it is. It makes you sick to think about all this stuff that's happening, and you keep thinking, this is what Donald Trump is doing. This is why he is destroying the country.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing good that he's done. He's not made America great again.
No.
By no means.
He's
but-
making his version of America great.
Yeah, I mean,
His version of America is a white supremacist, male-run, money-making scheme.
well, even his the guy that just quit, Joe Kent.
Joe Kent, yeah.
He was his what was he? His national security
Intelligence.
intelligence guy. This guy quits and says, "I had to quit because Iran was not a threat. There was no threat that Iran had.
There was no proof that Iran was an immediate threat.
Right. They didn't have nuclear weapons. They didn't have the means to make the nuclear weapons.
Oh, yeah, and they talk about the fact that
and so-
the thingies.
Oh yeah. So he and then all that stuff.
Oh,
They're like,
apparently
here we
they
go.
took out- Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm sitting
takes
here
so
talking
long.
to you like we do in the car and not realize I have to be by a mic or nobody
Of
can hear
course
me.
you do.
Anyway,
They can hear you. Trust me.
okay. What was I saying? Oh, Donald Trump had said months ago they destroyed all of Iran's nuclear capability.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
This was like in the summer, remember? When they sent over and bombed like 4 or 5 different places.
Yeah.
Said that they took care of all of their nuclear capability. Then a month ago, he comes out and says that Iran is an immediate threat due to nuclear power, right?
Yeah. Right.
That they had nuclear weapons and that they were going to use them against us. Pam Bondi 3 days ago did an interview and said, oh, no, Iran didn't have any nuclear capability. We took care of that this past summer.
Right.
And they showed no signs of rebuilding.
No, they didn't.
This is also the same country that signed a treaty with Obama
Yeah.
to not add to their nuclear. They have nuclear capabilities, but part of the treaty that they wrote
Right.
that they would not go and expand on it. And apparently they had not been expanding on it. But according to Donald Trump, they did.
Right. I mean, like some people were saying, they're like, hey, why would you want to piss off a country when there's nothing going on, they're not doing anything. Why do you go in there and stir up the hornet's nest? It just doesn't
Right.
make sense why you would do that. And then you have to think it's not just Iran that Donald Trump did this to. It is Venezuela. It is Cuba that he wants to go to.
Yeah, Cuba's the one he wants to go after
it's,
next.
It's a never-ending situation here, and it's not about making America safer or helping America. It's about Donald Trump doing distractions while he tries to cheat his way through different ways of making money and even trying to overturn the elections
I got a
as
question.
fast as he can.
Can a president be audited?
I think they can, yes.
Because I think that somebody... Listen, first off, everybody complains about, well, the Democrats are doing this, the Democrats are doing this. Who runs who has the majority in the House, the
Yeah.
Senate,
Oh yeah.
the Supreme Court, and the presidency?
That's what I said. I think how can you blame it on the Democrats when all the the House is the Republicans, the Senate is the Republicans,
The Supreme Court,
the Supreme Court is the Republicans,
the presidency.
the presidency is the Republicans, and even a lot of federal judges around the United States are Republicans.
Exactly. All
So how do you
Trump
do it?
appointed.
Yes. So how is it that it's a Democrat's fault?
Yeah.
Makes no damn sense.
Like he said, the Democrats apparently today went and voted with Republicans
Right.
a bill to give them everything that they wanted. The only stipulation was no funding for ICE until they went back to the drawing board, right?
Right.
But TSA, everybody was going to get paid. Everything was going to go back to normal. Donald Trump denied it.
Yeah.
Then he tells everyone on this was leaked of conference call, him saying absolutely do not work with Democrats. No matter what. I don't care. I'm not signing anything.
Yeah.
I don't care what you guys come up with. You are to not work with Democrats.
Yeah. So with him doing that, all he
Does
cared-
that sound like a president who actually cares about getting things
No,
taken
it
care
doesn't.
of for his people?
No, it talks about him trying to take over and thinking that he wants to be again this dictator that everybody's letting him do.
Yeah.
No, and I'm trying to think to myself, when are people going to say enough is enough? When are the Republican Party, when are they going to stand up and say, hey, look, we need to do something here? Don, it's not working.
And why
The people ain't happy.
just like, and it's not the Republican Party generally itself, it's these mega supporting Republican Party,
That's
right?
exactly what it is,
And
mega.
when Charlie Kirk died, which was a horrible thing,
Well, yeah.
somebody somewhere, some non-political comedian made a joke, right, about Charlie Kirk dying. And they went the holy hell off.
Well, yeah, they did.
How dare you? My brother disowned me
Yeah, I know. I remember.
over a meme that was just like Charlie Kirk isn't as sweet and innocent as you all think
Yes.
to believe he was. He
That's
was a
what it
very
was, yeah.
racist person, sexist person, whatever.
yeah.
It wasn't saying anything about him dying.
No.
Or I'm glad he's dead or anything, right?
Right.
It's just a regular, you all were making him a martyr, but remember, he was a racist, sexist, cheating scumbag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's sad that he died, but don't forget who he really was, right?
Yeah, I
And
agree.
then
I agree.
Mueller dies, right?
Right.
2 days ago,
Yeah. Bob Mueller.
Bob Mueller dies. Donald Trump says, thank goodness he's dead.
Yeah. How?
Why is it they can get away with saying anything like that? But if they think that a Democrat said it, all
yeah,
holy
you're-
hell, their panties are in uproar.
Yeah, you're disgusting there. That's why they say it. WAFE Cincinnati, 88.3 FM.
I keep
passed
gotta
that
remember
up.
doing that.
I almost passed that up, by the way. That's what happens when you do it. Real quick, we have some groovy announcement here from our from one of the broadcasters actually pre-recorded it. So we have our member-thon going on right now.
Yeah.
Now, here's what we need, folks. We need you to help us out. To help keep us on air and to help keep the radio station going, we need you to make a donation and help us out.
You can either make a one-time donation, which I do have the form to read about that.
You
but
do.
then there is also a new program we're having where you could donate $5, $10, or $15 monthly.
Really?
And you
Okay.
get different tiers, but I can't read what that says.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
It's listen, my eyes are horrible anyway, but then they give us a piece of paper to read that has such tiny little writing on it. How they expect us to read that? Anyway, basically, she'll tell you on the recording, which
Yeah.
we're going to be playing for the memberthon, but I also want to read this too.
Yeah, I just, again, if you want to, and making these donations do help us a lot. I mean, it really does. to keep us on air. And
It keeps programs like Me and You on.
Yeah.
It keeps programs like Keith Little.
Yeah.
Disco Dave.
Disco Dave.
Basically, those are the only two that I know because those are the only two people we actually talk to.
Well, but you want to help us out. That's what you got to do. You got to go online and make sure you put our show name in. So to put the show name in,
It's called the Jerry Williams
It's
Show.
called the Jerry Williams Show. So make sure you put the Jerry Williams Show. You got to put it somewhere in the notes somewhere, so we get credit for it, or put the programmer that gets credit is the Jerry Williams Show. Jen's going to read this. This is what we normally would read, and this is what it is here. So let's take a look.
Thanks for tuning into WAIF Radio, a listener-supported station. We are in the midst of our fall memberthon. Spring memberthon. You can help WAIF Radio on the air and indicate your support for this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more makes you a member and gives you voting rights at our annual meeting, our WAIF alert newsletter, and a WAIF sticker for your car. For your convenience, there are a couple ways to become a member. And this is what we're going to break down later to help people know how to do this.
Yeah.
You could call us right now at 513-961-8900, and I'll prepare a pledge form and send it directly to your address. Or, if you prefer to make a donation online, visit the WAIF website and use a credit card or PayPal, and I think they do Apple Pay now too on there. Don't quote me on there, but I think it's what it said.
Okay.
To make your donation, Cash App, that's what it was. I think it was Cash App. To make your donation at www.waifradio.org and click on the donation button. If you pledge online, make sure you put the name of the show you wish to credit your support to. WAIF is what radio is meant to be, and thank you for your support.
Yeah, there you go. It's just like that. And now we'll go to the recorded message. Here it is.
Hello all. Did you know that WAIF went on the air 50 years ago? That's right. We are celebrating our 50th year as a non-profit, non-commercial, listener-supported radio station with the most diversity of any station in Cincinnati, and it's all because of you, the listener. With so many stations like ours ceasing to contribute to continuous operation, we need your help to stay on the air for the next 50 years. Our spring memberthon is underway, and we would love to have you become a member today by visiting waifradio.org or donate. All you have to do is just go to our homepage and click on the donate button. It's at the top right-hand corner, or call us at 513-961-8900, option 2. We now allow you to become a monthly member as well, sustaining member contributing for as little as $5 a month, while continuing to allow you to do one-time donations. Contributions like this also allows us to continue to enhance our station. And listen up, we have stepped into the 21st century. You can now listen to WAIF anywhere in the world from any smart device or speaker by just saying, "Hey Alexa, Google, or Siri, play WAIF 88.3. Become a member today, and we're waiting on you."
All right, there you go. That's that easy. So that's what you do to get that down in there. So I think that a lot of people, if you make that donation, make sure you go on there, go into the website right now and, make the donation and put in there the Jerry Williams Show. So, it kind of helps us out a little bit.
Or
there,
you could call us here, and we can help fill out a form. I'll go into that other little room in there and talk to you.
Yeah.
Get all your information, and then
it does help. It really does.
Send that out to you so you can, I think it's by check or something.
It is by check or money order. You can do it that way.
Yeah.
And again, I think that's I'm so used to the old school way of doing
Me
it that
too.
way. So, I get it. Technology is fun and all, but if you want to make it easier for yourself, or you're more than welcome to call in, and Jen will, get a pledge form, send it to you directly to your address. You fill it out, attach a check or money order to it, and then you send it right back to the station.
And it makes it a lot easier to do that now, as if you don't have the money today.
Yes.
During our
Gives it
show.
time.
This will be mailed to you, and then when you get it and you have the money, then you can send it in.
Yeah.
You know?
It's kind of like you saying, I'm making a promise pledge that you know,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Back in the day, it used to be called promise pledges.
Yeah, promise pledges. Back, like, you know, remember, what was his name? Jerry Lewis Memorathon.
Yeah.
That's the Jerry Lewis. Oh, I miss good old Jerry. It was so fun. He did a great job with that stuff, you know. Yeah, but yeah, it's so sad it is, you know. Okay, we got Brian Tyler Cohen, who is on YouTube. If you ever have a chance, go check him out. That's Brian Tyler Cohen.
I think it's Taylor, Brian Taylor Cohen.
Is it
Brian Tyler Cohen?
I say Tyler. Brian Taylor Cohen, I guess it is. Or is it Tyler? I mean, I got to look at it right now. Let me see. Oh, nope. Tyler. Brian Tyler Cohen.
I think it depends on where the A is.
Hey, where's your A at? That's what I'm asking you.
My A's at the end.
Do you have an A? Okay, well.
If you have an A at the end of your name, you are awesome.
All right, here is Brian. Take it, brother.
Emily Gregory has flipped a Florida State House seat in tonight's election in the district that includes Mar-a-Lago, meaning Donald Trump's Florida residence is now represented by a Democratic legislator. Notably, this is a district that Trump won by 11 points just in 2024, now in Democratic hands by a 2.5-point margin, meaning this is a more than 13-point swing to the left, mirroring so many other elections that have taken place this year and this cycle. In fact, you don't have to look far because also in Florida is another legislative seat up for grabs tonight, State Senate District 14, a district that Trump won by 7 points in 2024. That also flipped this evening, as Democrat Brian Nathan flipped his seat by 0.5 point. Not for nothing, but when seats are flipping with margins this extreme, even in Trump's own backyard, that is a blinking red light for Republicans as we head closer and closer to midterms. And even more concerning for the GOP, take a look at this analysis. Zachary explains how both of these districts have a pretty massive Republican voter registration advantage. So either the Republican turnout is so depressed that they're surrendering that 10-point advantage to Democratic voters, or we're seeing defections from those Republican voters to the left, meaning these Republicans are voting for Democrats. Either way, devastating news for the GOP. Now, I should note very quickly that I'll be covering every race between now and midterm, so if you'd like to follow along and support independent media in the process, the best way to do that is to subscribe to this channel, which is and always will be 100% free. Just hit the subscribe button. But these red to blue flips are happening everywhere. Just weeks ago, another high-profile victory took place in Texas, where Democrat Taylor Remmett flipped a seat in the Texas State Senate's 9th district, a seat that went for Donald Trump by a staggering 17 points in 2024, and went for the Republican candidate by 20 points in 2022. In other words, not a purple seat, but a ruby red safe seat that has been in Republican control since 1991, which is now blue. And of course, we all remember the November general election a few months back where Democrats dominated. They won the New Jersey and Virginia governor's races by double digits. They flipped their first non-federal statewide offices in Georgia in nearly 20 years. They passed a massive redistricting ballot measure in California despite early doubts by a staggering 2/3 margin. They retained the state Supreme Court majority in Pennsylvania, another state that Donald Trump won in 2024. In all, according to CNN, Democrats overperformed by double digits in every single special election for the House held in 2025. Every single one. In fact, 2025 special elections account for 5 of Democrats' 15 biggest overperformances since Trump first became president in 2017, across more than 36 special elections. Now, in terms of why Democrats are cleaning up in special elections and general elections alike, even in deep red districts, it's because voters are waking up to the bill of goods they've been sold. Remember, Trump ran on a few central promises: affordability, cheap gas, no more foreign wars. And yet, what happened? The exact opposite on all counts. Grocery prices have risen since Trump took office in January. Consumer prices overall are up during Trump's second term. Inflation is now expected to rise beyond 5%, which is nearly double what it was when Biden left office. None of which will stop Donald Trump from lying about it, but what Democrats learned in 2024 was a lesson that Trump is apparently learning right now, that you can try and convince people not to believe their own lying eyes, but grocery bills, utility bills, and expenses do not lie, and they are all more expensive thanks to Trump. And then, of course, there's the issue of gas prices. Thanks to Trump's misguided war, Americans are now feeling those high prices at the pump. And if you think that they're not noticing, think again.
What are we really doing there besides raising our prices? Make America great again. We're tearing America apart right now. And it's sad because it's the working class people that are suffering the most.
At least once every day. If I'm on E, it's about 207 every day right now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I went from 140 a day to 207 a day.
And finally, Trump's big promise of no new foreign wars, that he's the peace candidate. After all,
as the owner of a small carpentry company, my expertise lies in millwork, not insurance. Next makes getting insurance.
Remember this?
I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. No more wars, no more disruptions. We will have prosperity and we will have peace. Under Trump, we will have no more wars, no more disruptions, and we will have prosperity and peace for all. I am the candidate of peace. I am peace.
Yeah, well, now that guy has decided that what we actually need is a new war in the Middle East with no plan, no objective, and more than a dozen dead Americans and counting. Again, people know when they've been conned, and clearly they're not shy about broadcasting as much.
You voted for President Trump in the last election. He promised to bring down prices. What do you make of that campaign promise?
He did vote. He said he'd have gas under $3, and now it's right at $5. And I mean, honestly, it's something that he stole from somewhere. And now we're at what, $5 a gallon? He's saying about for our safety, leave somebody alone, they won't bother you.
He said that he wants to make Venezuela the 51st state. Do you want to see Venezuela as the 51st state of the United States of America?
No, each country should be its own country. I don't want to see Canada the 51st country, state of the United States either. He's also said that. And I'm not going to agree with those stands.
I feel like, why not go door to door and help them get through the process of becoming an American citizen instead of just throwing them back? And then you're grabbing wrong people, you're grabbing innocent people, you're killing innocent people. It's not righteous. It's obviously not right.
But regardless of who's in office, if they make promises, they better keep them and follow through on them, because a lot of people forget that the government, their power comes from us as a people, and when we have been infringed upon, we've been lied to, bold-faced, we get upset.
So Trump can lie until he's blue in the face. He can pretend that we're at imminent risk from Iran. He can claim that surging gas prices are a small price to pay, or an example of patriotism. He can claim that affordability is a Democrat hoax or a Democrat scam. But people know the truth. They know what they pay at the grocery store. They know what they pay at the pump. They know what their rent costs. They know whether they can afford health care or child care. And they are tired of being gaslit by a president who himself lives in a gold-plated penthouse and golfs at his own resorts while they're scraping by. And here's the other thing. Trump isn't just hurting Americans financially, he is also enriching himself in the process. While families are spending an extra $200 per month just to get by now thanks to him, Trump is showering himself in gold, showering himself in crypto. He's profiting off the presidency. He's using his office to line his own pockets while ordinary Americans suffer. He's doing the same for his family, and voters, frankly, are noticing. So look, these Florida races are important not just because Democrats won, but because of what it signals. It signals that voters are fed up, that they're paying attention, and that they're holding Trump and Republicans accountable for breaking their promises. Because here's the reality. Trump promised to make America affordable again, and instead he's made it more expensive. He promised to lower costs, and instead he's raised them with his tariffs. He promised to deliver for working families, and instead he's delivered for himself and his own family. And voters in Florida, Texas, Tennessee, New Jersey, Virginia, everywhere else are starting to see through it. So as Trump continues to do everything for himself, as he continues to do everything but deliver for Americans, it is him and his party that are suffering the consequences, rightfully so. And given the fact that Trump can't seem to ever help himself, it looks like this result in Florida may very well be a preview of what's to come this November.
There you go. And,
Yep.
and Brian's right. If you think about it, that's exactly what we're looking at for November. Donald Trump and his Republican or MAGA Republicans have really destroyed this country. And I don't know about you. Are you guys, are you doing better under Donald Trump? Or are you having more problems? What's your thoughts? Are you having problems
America
affording.
great yet?
I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are having problems even. They're watching their health care go up. They're watching the not only the health care, but their medications go up now. They are starting to watch the price of food go up. They're, and the thing is, it's all about those tariffs. Those tariffs have caused so much problems.
Yep.
And it wasn't about making it better for America. It wasn't about, healing the nation and letting the country make a lot of money, because according to a lot of mega Republicans, they felt like tariffs were a good thing. They thought that Donald Trump would be putting tariffs on these countries and the countries would end up paying for this. But it's not the countries that pay for the tariffs. It's you, the consumer, who has to pay for the price of the tariffs, because when companies in the United States have to order products from across seas and they have to pay higher prices because Donald Trump put a tariff on that country, and in retaliation they put a tariff on us. So what happens is, well, the company has to pay the price for it, and in return they have to move that price over to the consumer to where you have to pay that price.
Yeah, prime example, say Starbucks, right?
Yeah, that's a good example, yes.
They get their coffee from Cuba. I don't know. I'm just making this up. I'm just saying.
It's good. It's good, though. I like it.
And their cups come from Venezuela. The lids come from Africa. I don't know.
Yeah, Africa.
I'm just making these up. Each one of those countries had tariffs on them, right?
That's great.
And each one of them had a different price, different tariff price.
Right.
Well, Starbucks had to pay that once it got here to the United States. Once the ship showed up, they had to pay for it, right? And they're like, oh, gosh, I'm paying 25 cents more a cup than I did a year ago.
Yeah.
6 months ago. Oh, man, the coffee is costing me $1 more.
Why is that?
Oh, well, guess what?
Jeez,
oh,
why
well,
is that
now I'm going to have... How am I going to make up this $100,000 that I just had to pay for my shipment?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to raise my prices.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So your coffee went from $6 to now $6.85.
Yep.
Because now you have to pay for what the company lost getting the items here.
That's right.
And there are some things, listen, I get the whole premise of we should be taking care of ourselves thing. I get it. But there are some things that we just cannot produce in this country.
Hell no.
Which is why trade works so well. I mean,
yes.
Put it in small terms. Because, apparently Donald Trump thinks we're all stupid. So let's do this in small terms. You run out of sugar. You don't know how to make your own sugar. But your neighbor next door, she runs a mill. She knows how to grind her own sugar.
Ooh.
So you go over and ask for sugar from her, and she's like, oh, yeah, I got some sugar for you. But what about some flowers? I, for some reason, can't get that flower to grow in my yard. Can I have that instead?
Right.
Oh, yeah, let's do some swapping. That's what trading with other countries is like.
Right. Yeah,
because there are things we cannot do here
yes.
that they can do there and vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
But Donald Trump putting tariffs on every single one of these countries, they're not buying from us now.
That's correct.
They're not selling to us. They're not buying from us.
Oh, no.
Like, have you seen any banana trees growing anywhere? I haven't.
I truly haven't myself.
Have you seen kiwi trees growing everywhere? I mean, I see oranges. Oranges and stuff like that. But there are some things.
Wait a minute. I got guacamole the other day from an avocado that was growing right down the street. You remember the little Mexican guy that was selling it? He's like, look, buddy, I can't, because I have to come to America.
What the hell are you saying?
I don't know.
You listen, I get on a point, and then you just roam me off, and now I don't know where I was going. He does this to me all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Never
so
mind.
Funny.
It's not important, I guess.
Well, no, it was important, though. I screwed you up. Hey, everybody, you want to give us a call? 513-961-8900. Option 1 if you want to make that donation. Let's see you do it.
Oh, guess
give
what?
Give us a donation right now.
Donald Trump passed to where the Army can now enlist people at the age of 42.
They can enlist people for the age of 42?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, folks, he's getting ready to draft you is what's going to happen.
Yep, the draft is coming.
And he's going to start drafting all the way up to the age of 42. And I think that people need to be aware of this draft thing because he has talked about it over and over and over. The thing about Donald Trump is when he starts talking about it, it's not a joke. It's not making fun. It's not him just being out of character.
Throwing off the cuff or whatever. Anything he has ever said, he has done or is planning on doing.
Yes. So be ready for the crazy crap that's coming because, you know, the way I look at it is he is about to put troops into Iran.
They're on their way, actually.
And it's not going to be just Iran. It's going to be troops going into Cuba. I think he's going to even try. I truly believe Donald Trump would even go into Canada if it made him be able to take over a country. Here's the problem. These other countries are getting very irate and upset with us. And it's not just the NATO countries that we used to belong to, which, by the way, the United States is no longer a part of because we have turned our back onto NATO, so we have no allies.
The one that we helped found NATO.
I think our only ally right now is Israel because Israel is the one who basically taunted Donald Trump into going into Iran, and that's what they did. They basically tricked.
You know, the person who says he's the art of the deal.
Well, yeah,
literally got duped by Israel.
Of course they did, and that's what he did. He just believed in what they were saying, and you know, he said, "Oh, I better go in there and bomb Iran because if I don't get over there and do it, then you know, Israel will." So, you know. And this is all about him making it, you know,
and
help
we
with that.
They're cutting Medicaid. They're cutting Social Security. They're cutting food stamps.
Big time.
They're cutting vets. But Pete Hegseth is asking for $200 billion stipend.
Yeah. So
supplement.
The leader of our military is asking for money to fund to put us in wars and
because it costs money to kill people.
Yes.
That's his exact words. It costs money to kill the bad guys.
And so who are the bad guys?
Whoever Donald Trump decides is going to be the bad guy for this week.
That's my question. Because they're going to be putting military in the streets. Donald Trump's already said, if our ICE agents don't be able to handle these airports,
I'm sending in
the National Guard's going in.
National Guard.
He's going. That's what he wants to do. He wants the military.
They've already detained. They've been in the airport since Monday, right? They've detained almost 2,700 people.
Yes. Oh yeah.
And the first one was a woman who was flying domestically. Now you cannot fly unless you have an ID.
Right.
A passport. You just can't get on an airplane. Just like you can't vote unless you have a driver's license or a state ID.
Right.
You can't vote without that. No matter how much Donald Trump tries to tell you guys over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And no matter how much Fox News keeps pushing it, you cannot vote. And this is coming from somebody who works the polls. We have to scan your ID. If your ID does not match the address we have on file, you have to fill a form out.
That's right.
And your vote's not counted until after everything is said and done.
That's right.
It's called a what's it called again? Hold on a minute.
All right, she's thinking.
Division ballot.
Oh, yeah. That's the a provisional ballot.
Provisional ballot. Thank you.
Provisional, yes.
See, I know what I'm talking about. Just words don't come out correctly.
Yeah. Provisional ballot. So
Yes.
if you don't have a proper
See,
ID,
when
then
you
do
go into
provisional
the
ballot.
polling place, you show your ID, they scan it, and then they tell you which section you're supposed to go in, right?
Right.
You go to that section. They tell you to go to these booths. You do your thing on the ballot, and then you stick it in the machine.
Okay.
If you're a provisional, say your address has changed, you don't have your ID with you. That is another thing. But the problem with that is you have to use your Social Security card.
Okay.
You have to show proof before we can give you a ballot.
So the provisional ballot, though, is not really counted that well.
I ain't got that far yet. Can you let me get there?
I'm sorry, I was jumping the gun, but there's a point to that one.
We will accept birth certificates or passports. But
Okay.
those are all part of a provisional ballot. We will give you a ballot. You cannot put it in the machine. We take those, we put them in a special envelope,
Okay.
and then we put it in the lockbox that goes at the bottom of the machine.
Mm-hmm.
So after the end of the night, we take the machine counted ones first.
Yeah.
Those get locked up in a box. That box is the very first thing that gets sent off to the election office at the end of the night.
Okay.
The provisional ballots that are in
Sorry about that. Sorry, I hit a button there. I was trying to get that over there. What was that?
I don't know. All I know is I seen your finger
Wait a minute,
going.
I gotta see what that is. Is it?
Stop it. Stop it.
That's right.
What the heck?
I think we're haunted.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
That's right.
That was weird, man.
Anyways, back to what I was saying.
Yes, go back to what you
The
said.
provisional ballots, after everybody spent in the election board, the building, all of those people are counting those votes, right? The ones that came out of the machine.
Yeah.
After those are counted, then the mail-in ballots are counted. Then the provisional ballots are counted. Those are always like the last things that get counted.
Okay.
And the numbers you all hear as the night goes, that's from the computer. That's the one. Those are the people who showed their ID, who got approved, everything matched correctly. They went in, they signed it, they put it in the computer. Those are the ones that you guys are seeing on the TV. Now, if anything changes within 24 to 48 hours, those are the mail-in and the provisional ballots that cause that.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, it really does. So, but they don't really use them as much, apparently.
No, because everybody usually registers to vote. They have their address correct.
That's right.
They bring their ID with them.
Well, that's the whole point of this, is that I think that in Donald Trump's brain, he thinks that there's a really large number of people who's out there voting with no IDs and everything. 'Cause that's what he thinks in his brain.
Donald Trump's own federal government did a audit on the election boards and found that only one person who was registered, who was not a legal citizen, was a registered voter who had never voted.
Oh.
Somehow, he got registered to be able to vote, but he never voted.
That's weird.
So they think it was a computer glitch somewhere. But it was one person out of how many millions of registered voters are there in this country? There was only one who was a non-citizen.
That's weird.
And Donald Trump wants to pass the SAVE Act, right?
Yeah.
Which is going to make it where you have to have a birth certificate, or a passport. Your driver's license isn't going to count.
And what else? The marriage thing, the women.
Well, I ain't got that far yet.
Okay.
See, you just want me to keep
I
running
like it
off.
because I'm getting excited. I'm like, hey, she knows this, and I'm waiting
Anyways,
to get lighting.
they want you to bring a passport or your birth certificate.
Okay.
Well, a lot of times passports take 6 months to a year to get. birth certificates can take between 2 weeks and 3 months to get. And that's if you can get it, right?
Right.
Because it costs money.
Right.
Minimum is $25 to get a birth certificate, and the minimum to get a passport's like $100 or $200. Because you have to pay for the picture separately.
Right.
And then Donald Trump is the one, his government's the one that approves them or not.
Right.
Part of this SAVED Act is Donald Trump's Gestapo people can determine whether you are allowed to vote or not.
Right.
And because they're the ones that approve the passports.
Yeah.
And if you're brown enough, they deny you. Now you can't go to the voting poll.
And they can round you up.
Yeah. And the other thing about the SAVE Act is women, particularly women who are married, if you changed your last name, you cannot vote because it only accepts your birth certificate or your passport. And if you changed your names after you got those.
And that's under the SAVE Act.
That is under the SAVE Act. That is why he is telling his Republican people to not do anything with the Democrats until they vote for the SAVE Act.
Yeah.
And
they had a deal too, by the way. They had a deal.
I literally just talked about that
that was
30 minutes
ago. I know,
ago.
but we're going back to it, reiterating. But they had a deal that's set up on it. So the whole point of it is that with them having that deal, that's something that they could have had fixed tonight.
Yeah.
And what did they say? They even said that they could have TSA funded by the end of the week.
Yep.
They would be receiving paychecks.
They would have had their paychecks by the end of the week.
But Donald Trump said no.
Nope.
Don't pass it.
Told them absolutely do not work with Democrats.
Right. And he's doing it because he said he basically wants the people to feel more pain with ICE agents in the airports.
Yep. And it's not just in the airports. It's just in general.
In general. He wants you to feel the pain.
He wants you to suffer while he makes money. He is the only president in history of the United States to make a profit as a president.
Oh, yeah.
Any decisions he makes, he tells his family first so they can invest in it before they go do it.
Well, if this was Barack Obama or Joe Biden doing this, making money off of his presidency, doing what Donald Trump is doing, do you think that the Republicans wouldn't be going ape crap right now, freaking out and getting mad? And
but their God King can do this stuff.
But their God King can do it. He is the God to them. To these people, they think he is a god. They think that his son of God was his Charlie Kirk.
But he's the man of peace. He is to bring peace to all nations.
Yes.
And bring everyone together so he can run it all and make the profit.
That sounds like the Antichrist. I mean,
I'm just saying.
Folks, here's the thing. A lot of people have been saying this over and over. We hear it on the streets all the time. They're like, hey, man, the end of the world's coming. I think that it truly is. That this guy that's in office is putting us into the whole status of the biblical stuff of going to the end of the world. So I truly think that they're right on that. So it's crazy, but it really is true. All the stuff's going on. Hey, by the way, if you want to add into what we're talking about, or we're going to be playing some music here in about 2 minutes. So if you want to hear a song, you're more than welcome to call in.
For a little while.
So if you want to call in, you can and ask for a song. We'll play it for you. Just tell us what song you want to hear.
Or
and
just call and chat with me for a
you
few
can
minutes.
also help us by making a donation to our show. And to do that, Jen is going to talk to you about it. She has a thing to read there. It's going to read about the donations and what you can do, and then we have an audio, and then we'll go to our break and play some music for you. So hit it off, baby.
Oh, never mind. Thanks for tuning into WAIF Radio, a listener-supported station. We are in the midst of our member Springathon. I almost said fall again. Springathon. You can help keep WAIF Radio on the air and indicate your support for this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more makes you a member and gives you voting rights at our annual meeting, which is in September, I believe. Our WAIF Alert newsletter and a wave sticker for your car. And we have one, and it's cute.
Yes.
For your convenience, there are a couple ways to become a member. You can call right now at 513-96.
WAIF 88.3. Become a member today, and we're waiting on you.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, bass. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to do. 'Cause I got that boom boom that all the boys chase, and all the right junk in all the right places. I see the magazine working out Photoshop. We know that shit ain't real. Come on now, make it stop. If you got beauty, just raise them up. 'Cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold at night. And no, it won't be no stick figure silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, Hey, I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches that. No, I'm just playing. I know y'all think you're fat, but I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold at night. And no, it won't be no stick figure silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass,
midnight, and I'm waiting on the 12:05, hoping it'll take me just a little farther down the line. The moonlight, you're just a heartache in disguise. Won't you keep my heart from breaking if it's only for a very short time? Playing with the queen of hearts, knowing it ain't really smart. The joker ain't the only fool who'll do anything for you. Laying out another night, thinking about a life of crime. 'Cause that's what I'll have to do to keep me away from you. Honey, you know it makes you mad. Why is everybody sad. But when they're handing out the heartaches, you know you got to have some. Playing with the queen of hearts, no one ain't really smart. Joker ain't the only fool who'll do anything for you. Laying out another lifeline, thinking about a life of crime. 'Cause that's what I'll have to do to keep me away from you. I know you've had a few, but hide your heart beneath the covers and tell them that's the only one. And others, they know just what I'm going through, and it's so hard to be a lover when you say you're only in it for fun. Playing with the queen of hearts, no one in it really smart. The Joker is the only fool who'll do anything for you. Playing with the queen of hearts, and no one in it really smart. The Joker is the only fool who'll do anything for you. Laying out another lifetime, thinking about a life of crime. 'Cause that's what I'll have to do to keep me away from you. Playing with the queen of hearts, playing with the queen of hearts.
Yes.
But it's true.
You know, it's from the movie Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
Has Dudley Moore in it. He plays the alcoholic billionaire. Or millionaire back then. They had millionaires. But, Dudley Moore. It's a really good movie. It's called Arthur. If you haven't seen it, it's a good old 80s movie.
Falls in love with a girl.
Yeah. He's like, oh, no, you know. But, yeah, it's a good movie. It really is. If you haven't had a chance to look it up, you want to watch something, watch this 80s movie, Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. We're going to, in about a week from now, we're going to have somebody on our show. Her name is Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon is, she owns a coffee shop.
She's a small business owner.
She's a small business owner, owns a coffee shop in Georgetown, Ohio.
She also owns a cleaning company.
And a cleaning company. We're going to talk to her about small businesses and how they're dealing with this economy and stuff like that.
Yep.
Also, she's going to teach us about coffee and how she actually came up with her own recipe of her coffee.
Yeah.
And it's going to be interesting. We're going to.
She don't know that that's what we're talking about yet, but she
Yeah,
will when we talk to her about what we're going to do.
Yeah, she will definitely know that. But so you have to check it out. We're going to be here. She'll be here next Wednesday.
Yeah. And she had her
on our
tooth
show.
pulled a couple days ago, which is why she's not here tonight.
Yeah. So.
And it gives us time to pump her up.
Get it all together there. So we'll be able to put all that together and have her here. It's going to be fun. It really is. And
we're going to try and do at least once a month, get a small business owner, find out more about them, how the economy is affecting them,
yeah,
that kind of stuff.
Right. I'll flip it back around so y'all can see Jen while we're talking too.
Hi, Jen.
So we've been talking about some of the stuff that's been going on here, and I got to be honest with you. The one thing that people are talking about a lot about is this ICE agent stuff, and apparently ICE has been really doing some really bad stuff. I mean, they've really been detaining people and arresting them, and
First off, I kind of thought it was so weird. Like the ICE agents coming in, and they're like, you see videos of them and photos of them just lingering over the shoulder of the TSA agents.
Yes.
Right? It's like Big Brother looking over your shoulder, making sure you're doing your job. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks like you're not doing it right.
Yeah. That didn't make sense like they would do that. And they really didn't do, they're not really doing much of anything, but.
Yeah. They're causing lines to be 5 hours long out to the carports, kind of.
It's like, when are they going to get rid of these guys?
They're not. It's going to take someone else becoming president before any of that will happen.
Oh, yeah. And one moment in time, they're going to arrest them.
What, 2.5, 3 years left of this?
Yeah. 3 years.
Yeah.
And what are we going to, are we going to make it?
Look how much damage she's done in 1 year.
Are we going to make it as a country? I don't think so, because people are already arguing with each other. They're getting mad. They're upset. It's like.
Is there a reason why you have the flash on in my eyeballs?
I don't know why the flash is on. It's like wanting to make sure it's on your face. Oh, you know why? I can tell you why. Because it's saying that you are too dark.
Well, I better not be out by where ICE agents are, I guess.
You might get detained, baby.
Apparently I'm too dark.
I don't know either there. So, it is now.
I see spots.
It is now 3 a.m. and this is Wave Cincinnati 88.3 FM.
We are in the midst of our spring member-thon.
Yes.
And there are a few ways if you would like to help donate to keep our show on the air. To keep this radio station has been going on for 50 years now.
50 years this station's been here.
And it's wonderful people like the people who listen to us that keep it going.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll stay around for at least another 50 more.
I hope so.
But there are a couple ways you can help keep our station going by calling us at 513 961 8900 and press option 1.
Hit option 1 for Jen.
Yeah. And I will hopefully know how to fill this out because I've only done it one time.
I think you'll do fine. I think you will.
We will send a pledge form out to you
Mhm.
that you can then send your donation at your own pleasure.
Ooh,
Or
yes.
you can donate online at waferadio.org and hit the donate button. You can also donate monthly for as little as $5.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think each one of them have a different tier, but there's a website. Read that paper again. I don't have a loose one. It's taped to the table.
It's so the well, they got a website here. The website.
That's what I mean. That's what I want you to do.
You can go to www.waferadio.org/donate. Click on the donate button in the top right corner of the homepage and set up a reoccurring payment for as little as $5 a month. Folks can now set it forget it.
Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
There you go.
There you go. You can always do a recurring payment, and you can donate like $5, $10, $15. These are all monthly sustaining members. Also,
Make sure you put in your donation.
Donation, yes.
Especially if you do it online, the Jerry Williams Show or whichever show you prefer.
Yes.
One of the dudes. Oh, what was his name? What is his name? We see. Since we work so late at night, we don't get to see a whole lot of programmers.
Right.
We've seen Keith Little, which
Yep.
he's awesome.
Keith Little.
And our co-host, Dave, who
Yeah.
unfortunately was sick last week.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he's feeling
I hope
better.
he's doing
I haven't got
better.
a chance to message him yet. And
He'll be here tomorrow, 3 to 4 p.m.
the young man that's at midnight.
Oh, yeah. I don't know him.
I don't know his name, but we've talked to him a couple times.
Yeah. Skeeter. I don't know. I don't know his name.
Anyway, anybody like that, any programmer that you enjoy listening to their program, and if you donate online, please put in their name somewhere on that form.
You know, there's apparently 2 of these commercial things on here. There's
also
1 minute
a disc here too.
and
Look,
a 30-second. But here's what the 30 say. This is supposed to be the shorter
and then
one.
here's 18 tracks.
I don't know what that is.
But it says Spring Memberthon Recap.
But here it is. Take a listen. Listen. This is
Just
supposed to be
saying.
small. Let's see what it says.
Hello, all. Did you
Hello.
know that WAIF went on the air 50 years ago?
Really?
That's
Mhm.
right. We are celebrating our 50th year as a non-profit, non-commercial, listener-supported radio station with the most diversity of any station in Cincinnati.
She
and
sounds
it's
like
all
Wanda
because of you,
Sykes.
the
Yeah.
listener. With so many stations like ours ceasing to contribute to continuous operation, we need your help to stay on the air for the next 50 years.
That's right.
Our Spring Memberthon is underway, and we would love to have you become a member today by visiting waifradio.org or donate. All you have to do is just go to our homepage and click on the donate button. It's at the top right-hand corner, or call us at 513-961-8900, option 2. We now allow you to become a monthly
longer than
member
30
as well,
seconds.
sustaining member
Yeah.
contributing for as little as $5 a month, while continuing to allow you to do one-time donations. Contributions like this also allows us to continue to enhance our station. And listen up, we have stepped into the 21st century. You can now listen to Wave anywhere in the world from any smart device or speaker
What the
by just saying, "Hey Alexa, Google or Siri, play WAIF 88.3." Become a member today, and we're waiting on you.
There you go.
I think the 30-second and the 1 minute and 25-second were mixed.
I don't know.
Together.
Man. I was like, the key part of it is you can make a donation by going to waferadio.org/donate.
Or you can call us here at the station. Plus, if for some reason none of us are here, and you can call the radio station anytime, press option 2,
Yes.
or leave a message in the general voice box, and one of the lovely ladies or gentlemen who work the office will contact you back and make
Yeah.
arrangements with you there.
Hey, you know, there's a lot of people out there. There's been a few of them ask us in the past. They'll say, "Hey, how can I make a donation to your show?" And the thing is, we always tell them, hold off until the memberthon.
Yeah, wait till the memberthon to do
It's
it.
going on now, so if you want to make a donation, Please do that now.
And that's
how
also
you
how
help
the
us.
station not only runs, but also sees which programmers people are liking more.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah, big time. And so and that's how they do
It
it,
helps
man.
keep us in a job. No, I'm joking.
That's what keeps us going, folks. It's all about helping us
This is
out
all
and making
volunteer.
that money, and and then when you do it, it helps us to make some money, and
For the radio station.
yeah, for the radio station and everything. So we'll be pretty happy if
But
you
he's
can
over
help us
there
out.
pressing buttons and not realizing what he's saying.
I know, man. I get like that sometimes.
That's how I know that when we're driving, how he's not paying attention to anything I say, because he just starts rambling on nothing that had to do with the subject we were talking about.
And then she'll be like, "Did you just say something to me?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I did. We did that." So there,
That has nothing to do with what I was just talking about, Chair.
I know. She's still going on about that. That's what happens.
That it's comments like that how I know he's not really paying attention.
She does. She knows. She knows me by now. She does. It's really funny there, but yeah. Okay, so you're listening to 88.3 FM WAIF Cincinnati.
And guess what? We're on Google, Siri, and Alexa.
Yeah, you just say, "Hey."
Hey Siri, hey Google, hey Alexa,
and it will
play
come up.
WAIF 88.3.
Yes, and it's that easy to do. So
Mhm.
make sure you check
I
it out.
hope I didn't start any of your guys' stuff.
it's like what's going on here,
I'm already listening to it. Don't play it. No, shut up.
Oh my God, that's so funny though. It's apparently that Iran. They're saying that Iran. So Donald Trump is.
I ran, you ran, we all ran.
Donald Trump came out the other day and he said, "Look, Iran made a deal with us, or they're making a deal with us, and
Yeah.
so we're about ready to make this deal and get it over with." But Iran says,
And then Iran
"We
came
didn't
out
make no
like a
deal.
few hours later and said,
We didn't make
we're
no
not.
deal. Donald Trump's
We haven't
nuts."
heard from you. What are you talking about? You're making a deal with us.
President Poopy Pants doesn't know what he's talking about, I mean, but that's just it's he's lying to the American people. He's been lying for years. Big shocker there, but you know what? The people who voted for this, you really need to think, did you really think you made a good decision here? That you got that this man would actually change the America.
The Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Disneyland closed.
Oh, poor Johnny. Probably because somebody got hurt. I wouldn't
No,
put it past
they're
that.
just trying to make bigger and better. See, I never got to go. I mean, I've been to Florida twice.
Yeah.
And both times I was within, like, eye shot of the parking lot of Disney, but that's it. That's all. I couldn't see nothing else. Nobody would let me go.
No. Yeah, it's we didn't get to do that. You wanted to do the Harry Potter ride too.
I just wanted to go past it. I wanted to see the Hogwarts castle.
Yeah, she wanted to touch
And
the Harry Potter
nobody
people.
would stop and let me look.
Yeah, they said we don't want to let her in here.
Oh, and I do have some really disturbing news.
Well, that's bad.
Yep. And I do apologize for having to make this announcement. It is Girl Scout cookie season.
No.
They are out everywhere.
No, we can't have that. We can't have the girls.
I am so sorry for anyone who has to be afflicted by gathering and buying 6 boxes at a time. I do. It's a great cause. However,
I just,
my favorite is the Thin Mints.
Those Girl Scouts are evil people, man. Those are evil women. The Girl Scout cookies are so evil. It's just terrible, man. It really is.
The Air Force lost a nuclear bomb in Georgia. 68 years later, they still can't find it.
Well, big surprise. Big surprise. By the way, Trump sinks to record low approval ratings due to Iran war in new poll. So apparently, a lot of Americans are not happy with Donald Trump. They said the weekly poll released on March 24th showed that 36% of Americans approve of Trump's job performance, a decrease of 4 percentage points, 40% since similar Reuters poll was conducted last week. Now, a lot of people are upset. The new poll this week, or this month, I guess it's this week for a month, says that only 25% approve of Trump's handling the current cost of living, and that's not really good. It really isn't. So apparently overall, Donald Trump has really jumped to a new overall low rating.
Alcohol industry companies are launching a push to regulate hemp THC drinks instead of banning them.
Really?
Yeah. You know how, like, do you remember a few years ago when we all came together and voted to have pot legal?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, and then, like, you know, the taxpayer, you know, first off, it is way more expensive at a dispensary than it is on the street.
Oh, hell yes.
And back in my day, one rolled, without saying the actual word, was like $1. Or a bag that you can make 5 to 10, depending on how fat you wanted them, for like $5. And now it's like $95.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
Anyway.
That's a lot of money.
Mike DeSwine is considering banning it all.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
He's going to ban what the people voted for.
Exactly.
And this is going to really make a lot of people mad.
But get
A lot
this,
of
and then
people.
he banned something that we're actually making a profit off of. I'm talking about Ohio. The state of Ohio is making a profit off of these dispensaries, right? But let's. Oh, well, where's that going? Hold on a minute. He wants to cut if property taxes completely go away, because apparently that's going to be a thing this year, is let's cut property tax where nobody's going to have to pay property tax anymore. But he sits there and tells everybody, and this is true, and it economics 101, you cut taxes, they've got to make it up somewhere else, right? So all the people who own property who are paying property tax, and say the average person pays what, $600 to $1,200 a year per property tax on average.
Yeah, about that.
If that happens and the people vote for property taxes to be cut, let me reiterate to this. Your $600 to $1,200 or whatever it is you're paying a year now, all of us are going to be paying that in sales tax. Because right now we're at 7%.
Mm-hmm.
That's 7 cents for every $1 that we spend.
Oh,
if
wow.
property tax gets taken off of and it's voted to end property tax, Mike DeSwine says that the state tax is going to have to raise 30 to 40%. That's from 7 cents to $1 to roughly 40 cents a dollar we have to pay in taxes.
Oh, wow.
And that'll be on your everyday stuff. Your groceries, your pack of cigarettes, your beer, whatever it is that you want.
You're not getting any kind of discount. You're not.
No.
You're still going to have to pay the tax somewhere else.
So that's why he said, this is a really horrible idea. Do not get rid of property tax. I realize property taxes suck and they go up every year, but they're if property tax ends, you do realize that your property tax, yes, it sucks.
Yes.
Well, right now we're homeless, but we used to own a home.
Everybody hates property taxes.
I hated property tax, but I knew that my taxes paid to have the roads fixed. And yes, our county and our township were really good about doing that.
Right.
And the fire department was well taken care of. They weren't volunteer. They were getting paid. We had a relatively updated fire station.
Right.
You know, we were down the street. So when you had that heart attack,
Yeah.
They were there within 5 minutes.
Right. Yeah, they were pretty quick.
They get rid of property tax.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these towns and villages are all going to lose their police and fire and
Oh,
EMS.
yeah.
And you think it's bad where we're staying now, where they're all volunteering? It takes 45 minutes for them to get to the station and then to wherever you are?
Right.
No property tax means that there's not going to be a village around 30 to 40 miles.
No.
Especially in rural areas.
Right. That's what I think that people don't realize how the severity of all this, how important it is. And now that you have, you have your, like Jim was saying, your EMS, your police. I mean, it's just to save a buck.
Yep.
We had Amelia, which we had in our town.
Yep.
When they got
and
rid
yes,
of it.
our mayor was corrupt, and
Right.
he did spend $1 million of taxpayers' dollars on a house that he lived in.
Yeah. He was corrupt, but it did screw the rest of the people. It really did.
The Amelia no longer became a village. It
Yeah.
dissolved, just like all the other small kind of towns are starting to, because people are moving out of small towns and more into more rural, not rural, but like suburban areas, more higher population areas.
Yeah.
So they're cutting out the small towns. And when ours got cut, for like months, they couldn't determine on what police department is going to take over.
Yeah. Yeah, and they kept telling everybody, these were like these Trump supporter people. They're like, hey, they're not going to get rid of your cops. Your cops are going to be there. They're not getting rid of your EMS. They're going to be there. What happened?
Well, the
They got
police
rid of 'em.
department posted a thing on Facebook and then on their wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks for the however many years they were police department, and sheriff now takes over.
Yeah. Yep.
But then the sheriff says, we're only going to like Walgreens. And then if you're past Walgreens, that's Pierce Township. And Pierce Township's like, no, we were only supposed to go to the movie theater. And they're
Yeah.
like, no, now you're taking over another 10 square mile section.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
You know, and for months, nobody could determine on where anybody's stopping and starting point was going to be.
Hey, by the way, I want to give a big shout out to Williamsburg Police Department. They're really a great police department out there. I got a ticket.
Yeah.
When we were out working in Williamsburg, Ohio. Beautiful downtown Williamsburg.
I mean, it's not the cops' fault. Technically, it was my fault.
Jen said, so baby, we were driving and the police officer was on our tail end.
He
and
was on our ass.
He was
like
right
if he was
there.
a dog, he'd be sniffing our butthole. That's how close he was.
Yeah, like he's pretty much riding in our back seat, you
Yeah.
know. But anyway, Jen says, what'd you say? There was a gas station there.
I said that building used to be a bank.
And I looked over for just a second to look at the bank that she was talking about, the building. Look back, and the light went from, I swear to you, went from green to red.
Yeah, there was like no yellow in between.
No yellow. And I just happened to go right underneath the red light as it turned red. And the officer pulled me over and said, you ran the red light.
Oh, he was kind of laughing about it. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
you kind
he
of
was.
missed it, didn't you? I'm like, yeah, we're so freaking stupid. I'm so sorry. We knew exactly what we did because
Well-
we instantly pulled over. As soon as we got past the light and around the parked cars, we pulled over right as he was turning the light on because we knew he was coming after us.
We saw it coming. We said,
If
oh,
we would have slammed on
shit.
his brakes, though,
Yes.
our trailer hitch would have went right through his grill.
It would have went right through his grill. Yeah, it was bad. But, you know, hey, he was there to keep us safe and everything. So, you know.
It's just a little pissy, the fact that
The citation.
$75 ticket is costing us $250.
Yeah, I don't understand that because when they gave us the paper, it said $75. And then we go to look at it, and they're like, "Oh no, it's $250."
Because of court costs. The Ohio mandatories court costs, regardless if you show up to court or not.
Yeah,
And I don't understand that.
I don't.
If
either.
you court costs are for when you go to court.
Yeah, why do you have to pay court
But
costs
if you're
beforehand?
paying the ticket prior to, then why are we paying court costs for it?
Yeah, it's like it's
And the court cost is
prepaid.
more than the ticket.
Hell yeah, it is. It's to pay that mayor or that judge money. They're, I don't ever understand.
We're gonna need
that.
like 6 months to a year to pay it off, but
we are.
it'll eventually be paid off.
Yep. By the way, Ohio Republican lawmaker wants to require that absentee voters provide a copy of their photo ID when they submit their ballot. By this proposal may have found the limit of the GOP majority's zeal for new voting restrictions. It's going to be called House Bill 577. Its first hearing committee members on both sides of the aisle balked at it with logistical challenges. So apparently they want you to make a photocopy of your driver's license and send it with your absentee ballot.
I get the theory, but here's the problem. You are sending a copy of your driver's license to people you don't know.
Well, yeah.
What if it gets lost in the mail? And what if, 6 months from now, somebody buys undeliverable mail, and now somebody has a copy of your driver's license?
Oh, exactly. Here's the problem. We don't have problems as high as what Donald Trump and the Republicans are saying of election fraud. It's all
only
bullshit.
election fraud when they lose.
Yes. When they are in jeopardy of losing or have lost, it is election fraud to them.
But when they win, it's everybody made the right decision.
Yes, everybody made the right decision. So, they made the right decision, so they're all like saying that we are legit.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, and me and you have discussed this before, is how he's got such a big heart-on about the 2020 election, right?
Yeah.
I think in 2024, people neglect to remember that Donald Trump went during his first term, fired the Board of Elections people, hired his own people. In turn, they got rid of the system that we used to use, and the system they used was controlled by Elon Musk.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I
that's
think
what
the
I think.
2024 election was rigged.
Yeah. I do, too. I think if any election was rigged, it was definitely 2024 because, like you said, Elon Musk used his the voting machines. They were
Yeah, people
Elon
forget
Musk's. And it's Starlink.
Listen, I can't remember what happened yesterday, but I can remember stuff that affects my daily life, right?
Yeah.
And I remember the things that Donald Trump said and did in his first term because of COVID.
I do.
That burnt so much crap into my head because of the amount of crap we all had to deal with COVID because of his poor decision making and his making people believe stuff that actually was not reality. But he would do things like fire every single person at the Board of Elections, put in his own people, and then his own people said that the machines that they were using for the election for 2024 were all bad machines that needed to be replaced. And do you not remember they were, it wasn't ICE. I think he had military at some of the polling places in 2024.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then he had the guy replace the entire system, which was used and it was made by and controlled by Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the same person who, when Donald Trump first became president this past year, for 5 or 6 months, completely destroyed, what's it called? The DEA?
Oh, yeah.
DIE?
DYI?
No. Help me out here. Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
DYI.
No, but there is no Y.
I thought there was an I. Or Y.
DIA? Oh, my God. DIE.
I think it's DEI.
Thank you, DEI.
Yeah, like
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
There you go. Yay, she found it.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about. I just don't know the word, okay?
Oh, my God.
Anyway, apparently found like, what, $2 billion?
Oh, yeah.
Where did that money go? Ain't none of us seen any
Yeah.
of it. Ain't none of us heard about where it went. This is why, can the government itself be audited? Because I want to see where this money's going.
Yeah, I do too. You know, by the way, they're going to have a No Kings rally. It's going to be one of the biggest ones, they're saying. And it's going to be on March 28th. March 28th. That's coming
Which is
up.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday, Thursday. What is today?
Today's March the 20 whatever.
It's the 25th.
25th.
Friday.
I always get my days mixed up. It's like,
25th,
what the hell?
26th. It's Saturday. It's going to be Saturday. My God.
I can't believe it.
See, I can remember crap that Donald Trump did 8 years ago, but I can't remember what the date is.
Me neither. It's bad. It's like
My short-term memory sucks.
it's because our brains are short. You know, we're like shortened out like really fast. Donald Trump is issuing Army paratroopers to the Middle East because he's ready to do his next move. He says, "What's your next move, Don the Con?"
Yogi Bear returns to Cincinnati as Jellystone Park campground returns near Kings Island.
Hey, boo, boo, boo.
Hey, boo, boo. What you doing with that picnic basket?
Yeah, baby. What you gonna do with that? Yeah. All right, we're gonna play some music when we come back from our break. We'll talk more about what's going on and
Oh yeah, we got to talk about the weather and stuff too.
the weather is getting freaky.
Because next
And
Thursday or this Thursday and crap.
And we'll talk about some PSA, what you need to know about
You know I didn't
safety
get any of those ready.
and all that stuff. Well, we'll find
just
it.
play like the little.
Yeah, I probably will. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
There
But
we go.
anyway, we'll do that when we come back from our break. And really quick, remember, if you want to make a donation, please do so.
You can do it online at www.waferadio.org
Yes.
/donate, or
And-
hit the donate button on the home screen, or call 513. What's the phone number?
961.
Thank you. 8900 option 1.
Jen will actually prepare a pledge form for you, and then she'll send it to your home. And what will happen is you'll just attach a check
I
or
won't
money
send
order.
it to your home. We'll fill it out, and then
once
the office people will send it.
Once you attach that money order or check, then you'll send it back to the radio station, and then they'll apply it to the show. But make sure you put, if you're going to make a donation online or whatever, make sure you put the Jerry Williams Show, so we get credit for it. All right,
Because they love me, but technically the name of the show is Jerry Williams Show.
we haven't officially changed it yet, but it's
No.
getting there. We're hoping that'll come soon, right? All right, let's take that break. We'll be back.
Dragging me along like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, and join my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the
got a hold of me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I'm losing control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real fool, no black magic and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin ain't your teeth, can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I'm losing control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. I lose control when you're not here with me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
All of times have come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. He can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand, don't fear the reaper. We'll be able to fly, don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. sadness. It was clear she couldn't go on. The door was open and the wind appeared. The candles blew and then disappeared. The curtains flew and then he appeared. Don't be afraid, come on baby. She had no fear. She ran to him, started to fight. They looked backward and said goodbye. She had taken his hand. She had to come right there. Come on baby, don't fear me.
Hello all. Did you know that WAIF went on the air 50 years ago? That's right. We are celebrating our 50th year as a non-profit, non-commercial, listener-supported radio station with the most diversity of any station in Cincinnati, and it's all because of you, the listener. With so many stations like ours ceasing to contribute to continuous operation, we need your help to stay on the air for the next 50 years. Our spring member-thon is underway, and we would love to have you become a member today by visiting waifradio.org or donate. All you have to do is just go to our homepage and click on the donate button. It's at the top right-hand corner, or call us at 513-961-8900, option 2. We now allow you to become a monthly member as well, sustaining member contributing for as little as $5 a month, while continuing to allow you to do one-time donations. Contributions like this also allows us to continue to enhance our station. And listen up, we have stepped into the 21st century. You can now listen to Wave anywhere in the world from any smart device or speaker by just saying, "Hey Alexa, Google or Siri, play WAIF 88.3. Become a member today, and we're waiting on you."
Senator Cruz and I came up with a plan. We said, look, it's a two-step process. The Democrats have offered to open up everything but ICE. Ted and I said, okay, let's accept their offer. And then at the same time, we would offer a bill for reconciliation where we don't need any Democratic votes to do whatever we want to do.
This is what happens
When
when
I
you get
re-
old.
Yeah, and it's getting 4 o'clock in the morning, and you know how bad my brain goes at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Going down the chimple, here we go.
Anyways, see, what it is most of our listeners start listening right around 3:30, yet we pour all of our energy in the first hour and a half. And by the time the listeners actually are listening to us, we've done run out of steam.
And then we just push it right through, man. We're like, hell yeah, there we go. But but here's the whole thing, that all the stuff that's been going on with this is
Why
what
would
it is.
I just keep wanting to think Poland, and that's not it.
What's funny is I was sitting here thinking I would remember
Pakistan. Thank you very much. That finally triggered. Pakistan.
What the hell, man?
What's the country that's fighting against Pakistan?
Pakistan? I don't know. Iraq? No.
Yeah, Iraq and Pakistan. They
Okay, there
keep
you go.
shooting bombs at each other, right?
Yeah.
He's making a deal with Iraq to, when they finally win Pakistan, that he's going to turn that whole city in Pakistan into a Trump resort for low-income families. And if you've seen the drawing of this pure white community with circle airports, apartments,
Yeah.
like literally the whole town is white buildings.
That's just messed up.
Yeah.
And that's all he cares about.
That's all he cares. He only cares about making a profit. And if it's not him making the profit specifically, it's Trump organization that's making the profit. Why do you think he's allowing his 18-year-old son to put money into getting investments in oil, and then a couple hours later bombing Iran?
Yeah. this is who Trump is.
This
He's
is
all about the
insider
money.
trading at the highest level.
Yeah.
And from what I understood is I thought insider trading is illegal.
I thought so too, man. I'm like,
This is mutiny.
isn't this who they went after, like Donald Trump, or after like Joe Biden and all them? And he said, "Oh no, they're."
Oh, yeah, God forbid Joe Biden sneezed in the wrong direction. Donald Trump was attacking him.
I mean, there's
But
what he
yet,
did.
Donald Trump even said, I can go and shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and nobody will do anything about it. And he has now shot and killed 12 soldiers in the past 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Then, get this, while he's there with his own branding hat on in the transfer of the bodies of the first 6 soldiers that were killed, while their bodies were being transported from the plane, I forget what it's called. Anyway, it's a ceremony they do for when they finally get off the military plane to now being given to the family. Donald Trump's over there saluting with his freaking Make America Great new hat line that he was wearing. That Fox News created a new video to wipe that out, so, you couldn't see that. He used that photo in an ad for a fundraiser he's doing. Yeah, you see the casket draped with the American flag, but then talks about, hey, if you donate now, you'll be part of the war room where I will discuss plans with you.
What?
Yeah. He sends out an email with everybody, and that's the picture. And Donald Trump approves all of these before they get sent out.
Yeah.
So he can't say that, I didn't know nothing about that. You are Putin 2.0, or you're trying to be. And Putin doesn't allow anything to be sent by the media unless he approves it.
Hey, what about, so Donald Trump actually asked President Zelensky to help him.
I know! I really
has no
wanted
troops.
Zelensky to spit in his face. I really, really did.
He's like, I don't have no troops. I need you to help me. Please help me, President Zelensky.
For the past year, Donald Trump has been spitting in the face of all of our allies and then making poor Zelensky look like he's this small.
I know.
To turn around and beg every one of them for help, and every one of them said no.
Yep, exactly. They're like, we are not helping you.
Zelensky did say, I can send some drones.
He's like,
I mean, I don't have much, but I
these are
can
the
send
drones.
some drones.
These are the drones that you all sent me.
Exactly.
Oh my God. What a nut job. I'll tell you. Donald Trump's getting worse. And it's
what does the Midas touch say? He is rotting from
He's
the
rotting from the
outside.
flesh.
And you can see him rotting before our eyes.
I think he is. I think the man's
I love
literally
Midas
dying.
Touch, but their catchy titles and stuff is a little too much sometimes, but I think it's funny.
I do. I think Donald Trump is probably like decaying in front of us too.
He probably is.
He's definitely got heart problems.
What's funny is, everybody's like, well, we could never see his tax returns. Probably because he never paid taxes ever in his life. But then, why can't we see his doctors? Well, his doctor reports that every president has always given. That we can't see that either.
Well, yeah.
His name is written more times in the Epstein files than Jesus Christ and Harry Potter in both of their books, and yet we can't see that list either.
Well, no, not at all. And that's the whole thing of it. That's why we talk about this. Here's the reason. This is why we talk about this on this show. We talk about educating people about Donald Trump because, and about what the truth is, because all you get to listen to, a lot of you people listen to Fox News and Newsmax.
Don't listen to Fox News.
And they're
Fox
fake.
News is owned by Donald Trump.
Yeah. I mean, That is definitely a.
Now, I'm not just talking about like Fox 19. I'm talking about Fox News, the corporation.
Yes. And that's what they are. And then also Newsmax is owned by Donald Trump. He owns the Newsmax.
And it's funny,
station.
a Newsmax reporter actually asked him a question, and he looks at him and he says, "Who are you with?" And he says, "Newsmax." And he said, "That is a very dirty question.
Oh,
that
my
is a very
God.
bad question. You are doing wrong by this newspaper."
See?
If you ask Donald Trump anything that is not praise about Donald Trump, you're a
Yep.
pig, you're horrible, you're disgusting, that is a bad...
You're a nasty person.
Yeah. You're a nasty person. That is a horrible question. Bad. It's like the Catholic nuns who were like hitting you with a thing. You are a very bad boy. How dare you ask that question?
They would take the ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you bastards.
Do you not know who I am?
I am the serious.
I am Donald J. Trump. I am President of the United States. I am more important than Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Everybody worships me. Yeah.
I hope I get into heaven.
Jesus.
Do you notice he's talking about that a lot recently too? Like
I
in the
know.
past
It's
month,
like, what the
he
hell?
almost every press conference he talks about how he hopes he's done enough to get into heaven.
Yeah.
He hopes that his final resting place will be the most gorgeous monument in the world. Yet, what did he do to his ex-wife?
He buried her.
He buried her in Mar-a-Lago so he can now make it a tax-free property.
Yes.
Because it's now a cemetery.
And he
You don't
doesn't
have to
mow.
pay taxes on it, and he doesn't take care of it. And none of his kids, their mother, did they fight him?
No.
Because they're all in Daddy Trump's pockets.
And he even ordered the gardener not to mow that area. That grass would have to grow on it.
None of her family stopped it.
I mean, that's just pathetic.
I don't understand that part. Why did her family, why did her kids allow that to happen?
Yeah. I don't get it either.
He was an ex-husband. He had legally no rights to do what he did.
Yeah, all he did was offer to pay. That's why he said, I'll take care of the funeral arrangements.
Yep.
But that's what you get with Donald Trump.
There's always a
funeral
price.
arrangement, right? So you're going to get a funeral arrangement, and it's going to be your ass in my golf course.
Yep. Then I'm going to hit my balls on you every day.
Yes, I'm going to take my balls and put them on you.
Yep. Literally and figuratively.
I tell you, I'm
going to play with my balls right on top of you.
It's pathetic. It really is pathetic. Hey, by the way, we have some of these PSA things we're going to put out there. Before we do that, let's just get out there and say it is officially 4 a.m. and
It is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Officially 4 a.m. and you're listening to Wave Cincinnati 88.3 FM.
It's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up in the morning.
Just let everybody know that we are in the midst of our fall member front, or spring
Member front.
It's past 4 o'clock.
the paper says fall, so that's why I kept saying fall, and now you're saying fall.
It is our spring member-thon, and you can make a donation today by helping us out, keeping us on air. That's what you do. If you want to keep us on air, you like what you're listening to, it's real easy to do. All you got to do is make a donation.
Either online at www.waferadio.org and click on the donate button, or go to the home screen and hit donate, or call 513
961
81. Nope. 961 8900. Press option 1. If no programmer is here, call 513-961-8900. Press option 2. Or,
what?
This might be an idea for the next time.
Yeah.
You know how, like, when you order Amazon?
Yeah.
And you... Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me get back to that part.
Holy crap. She's all over the map. Here we go, folks.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Let me finish the pledge thing. You have a donation of $25 or more. You could do all of those things. Also, if you do it online, please put in the name of the show you wish to support.
Right.
That aside, we also have where you could donate monthly.
Yeah.
Now, you could also ask Google or Siri or Alexa to play WAIF 88.3.
Oh, and make sure that when you make the donation, you put the name of the show. So the name of the
just said that.
Right, the name of our show is the Jerry Williams Show.
Yes.
Make sure you put the Jerry Williams Show, and then also, I was going to tell you something. Now I'm doing that. Okay.
See how easy it is to forget?
It's because she's rubbing off on me. That's what the heck is. It's really bad. It really is. It's really bad.
Anyway, you know what I think what they should do? Since we're new to this whole play, hey Google, hey Alexa, hey Siri, play WAIF 88.3. You know how when you order Amazon, you can say, hey Alexa, tip my Amazon driver?
Yes.
And it will post to your
That's
Amazon
what they need
account.
to do that. Yes.
Yes. Why can't they do that to that? Say, hey Alexa, make a donation to
WAIF
88.3, or hey Siri, or hey Google.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
I think I need to bring that up at the next member meeting.
You need to bring that next member.
You know, the meetings that we never go to.
That's right. No.
Wait, sorry. Oh, by the way, we do apologize for missing the coffee get together on Saturday. We had a little bit of a family emergency that we had to take care of because we did plan on being there.
Yeah.
Just unfortunately.
And we're not pretty much loved because nobody likes us because we talk about Donald Trump. You know, it's pretty bad. And so, you know.
But you all love us.
We
so
we
that's
like
all
to
that
we
matters.
like to speak the truth. That's all that matters. You know.
Yeah, but is it the truth,
It is the
or
truth.
is it our version of truth, like
No,
Bigfoot?
because-
Well, hold on, let me get to what I was going to say. Or is it like Bigfoot, where they are in a different reality than ours?
Okay,
Is
Terry.
our reality different than Donald Trump's reality? Because everybody doesn't seem to know anything that Donald Trump says or does is a bad thing.
No, because they think that well, that's because they are in.
They drank the Kool-Aid.
They're in what's known as the Mandolia effect.
Mandela, first off.
No, for him it's the Mandolia effect.
And I
reversed.
think that Donald Trump is an occult leader.
Well, of course he is.
And that the MAGA movement is an occult following.
Agreed.
And they all drank the orange shit-flavored Kool-Aid. And unfortunately, some of them cannot wake up from the fever dream that they are all having.
And it's no different. If you think about, if you ever think about this, think about it. They're no different than these Taliban and all them, the Taliban and all those guys. What do? They drive around in their trucks and they wave the flags and they carry their guns and they worship the one guy that tells them what to do, and then they say that it's the religious part of it that's telling them to do this by killing Americans and everything else. And
what is one of the
infidels.
10 Commandments?
But here's the thing.
Thou shalt not.
Does it not look like what we see here in America? Here we are, guys in pickup trucks with the flags and
the don't
Trump
tread on
flags
me
and all this bullshit, and then they have their guns, and then they're out there and they're saying, "God's telling me
Give
to
me
do
a
it."
truck.
Yeah, God's telling me to do it. You know, and it's not what I don't know what God they listen to or what Bible they're reading, but.
Oh, yeah. I've
It
seen a video
definitely is not it.
that the whole this not tread on me thing, right? It's to separate the government so the government stays out of our home and doesn't tell us what to do.
Yeah.
But these are also the same people who are MAGA, who are following Trump, who is telling us what we can and cannot do.
Right. And allowing people to come into your homes.
And allowing people to come into homes
Yes.
without due process.
And and these are the people who support the Second Amendment, right? You're big
Yeah.
on the Second Amendment, but you're supporting a man who kept saying, "Oh, if Alex Peretti didn't have his gun, he shouldn't have had it at the thing," which he's trying to say that you're not allowed to carry a gun or firearm.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to go against your Second Amendment right there.
Exactly.
So think
See,
about that.
Donald Trump hides his actual meaning in a way that makes his occult followers believe that what he's saying is gospel.
Oh, yeah.
And that is a true sign of, first off, a psychopath, but second off, an occult leader. An occult leader tells you all the sweet nothings that you want to believe in order to keep his power, in order to keep his reign over you, and you will believe everything he says as everything he says is gospel, right?
Absolutely.
By sugarcoating it in a way that makes it sound like the enemy is the reason this is happening. The Democrats are the reason this is happening. Your gas prices are up because of Joe Biden.
Yep.
Who was president? What? His presidency ended a year and three months ago?
Right. I mean, it's like it has nothing to do with Joe Biden.
Exactly.
I mean, it has nothing to do with the Democrats, period, because the Democrats aren't even in charge.
And our gas prices, and I will give him props, our gas prices were starting to lower until 2 months ago.
Right.
When all of a sudden they shot up to, what was it, $2.69, $2.79?
Yeah.
Until 3 weeks ago when it went up to $3.79?
Yeah.
To $3.89?
I mean, that's crazy. That's
and now
outrageous.
we just seen one the other day at $4.99. Now, this could be the person who changed it may have messed up and just never changed it.
I don't think so.
But a gas station that had $4.99, I can guarantee you there wasn't one person that stopped in that gas station.
Oh, hell no. No, I don't think so either.
And then there's a dude on your video that says it was $1.29 and now it's $2.05. Where? Where is it $2.05?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too, because I've never seen gas that low, but you know.
Even Putin yesterday was talking about the prices of gas. See, it's not just the American people that are suffering. It's the entire world suffering because of Donald Trump getting butthurt over something. And Donald Trump, here we go again.
Oh,
this is see, my brain.
She's on a tangent. Here we
Yes, I am.
go.
My brain is getting all like,
Take 15 minutes,
take this
folks.
part.
Here we go.
Donald Trump is one of those toddlers that you have to, in order to get them to do what, get him to do what you want, you have to praise him, make him think that it's his idea. Oh, Donald, you're doing. This is Israel. Oh, Donald, you're doing so great. You are so loved. Your Americans love you. We need you. We need your help. You are the only one who can help us, right? But they're the ones who are in the background going, yes, we got the Americans to do our dirty work for us. Thank you, the lobbyists. Thank you, Donald Trump, for listening. And thank you, Donald Trump, because you are making us more money every single day.
You're making us rich. We love you, Don.
And I don't know why that wound up being Chinese mixed with Spanish, but
it was good. It was pretty good.
That's
yeah,
where
I was,
that's
I was
where it
all
went.
for it.
A little bit of Indian was in there.
She's a mix here, and I guess where's Ice at? Ice. Okay, so today it's going to be a high of 40 degrees and a high of 69 degrees and a low of 40. Thursday it's going to be a high of 80 degrees and a low of 57 with rain in the
yes,
forecast.
and
Friday's gonna
according
be
to
rain.
Ryan Hall, we watch a guy on YouTube called Ryan Hall, y'all, and he's like really accurate, more than a lot of the weather people. What are their names? Meteorologists.
There you go.
Anyways, the National Weather Service is already predicting Indiana, Cincinnati, Dayton, and up towards Columbus.
I'll have rain.
Well, all of Ohio is getting rain.
That's
but,
Thursday and Friday.
Yes, but that section is going to start roughly around rush hour on Thursday, and it's going to move fast, but it's going to dump a lot of rain, and Cincinnati, Dayton, and Columbus are in that red zone that are going to get hit worse.
And then,
so on your way home on Thursday, especially around here in town, we all know how these roads suck sometimes when it's wet and snowy. Be careful.
When that storm comes through, by the way, that Thursday and Friday, then on Saturday, we're going to only get to a high of 49 degrees and a low of 29 degrees. And then on Sunday, we're going to be a high of 62 with a low of 34. Monday, we're going to be back a little bit to the normal because we're going to be a high of 70 and a low of 50. Tuesday, it'll be rain again in the forecast, high of 75, low of 57. Then we get into Wednesday, 63 degrees is going to be the low, 69 or 79 is going to be the high. But then Thursday of next week, it's going to be 75 high, low of 64 with 30% chance of rain.
So we're going to start warming up.
Weird, man.
Just going to have lots of chances of rain.
But I am going to tell you,
After this weekend.
I still think that we're going to maybe get a really bad cold front in April here, and we're going to have at least one more little snow.
April showers bring May flowers.
I know, nobody wants to hear that. I'm going to say snow, but
Anyways, first off, do you realize it's 4:10?
yeah.
We are just now getting to the weather. We have not done any local news or the helpful hints.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to do the helpful hints. That's
See,
what I was
you
trying
need to
do.
rein me in more because my tangents can go off.
I know,
in
man.
multiple places.
She gets really funky here. All right, here's some of the helpful hints.
This is how my
Do
brain
not
works.
fold me right away. I need to breathe for 20 minutes. Let the dampness escape. Ah, fresh air.
What is that?
That's
Hey, you! How
You
long
Hello.
has it been since you walked?
Listen, when you play these things,
This
you
thing
need
is-
to let them know.
Yeah, but this thing's jacked up, man. We can't play these.
Why?
Because they're goofed up. But anyway, here are some things we can talk about. So some of the helpful tidbit hints that you can help you. On a banana. Jen,
Oh.
you know this.
Yeah.
What can you do to help your bananas?
Take a piece of aluminum foil and wrap it around the stem of the bunch, and it makes the bananas last longer.
Really?
Between a week to 2 weeks longer shelf life than what they would.
I wonder why.
Because the stem is where the they attach to the tree.
Yeah.
So that's the part that always dies off first.
Okay, because is that where the nutrients go in or whatever it used to
They
go
escape. Yeah, that's where,
Oh,
like
they
the
escape.
umbilical cord.
Yeah.
It's like the umbilical cord. All the nutrients go into the banana from the stem.
in? Yeah, that makes sense.
And the stem dies off first, which then kills off the rest of the banana because there's now no more nutrients coming through. But if you wrap the aluminum foil around it, it keeps that stem from dying off as fast.
Right,
Which
right.
keeps the bananas from keeps the bananas from rotting as fast.
And also, here's a little good advice for you now. So,
Do you also know you could take...
jeez,
I'm sorry.
she cuts right over me. I'm telling you,
We're
she
talking
gets
about
right
the
over me. I'm
aluminum
trying to-
foil. Do
She's
you,
like,
if you don't have any fabric softener, take aluminum foil balls and throw them inside your dryer. It helps with static cling.
and you can use vinegar as well.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Vinegar.
And you can use it as a SOS pad to get dirt and grime off of your pans.
SOS pad.
No, aluminum foil ball.
There's a lot you can do with aluminum foil.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting.
Okay, next. I'm sorry.
You can also do a lot of things. So, if you want a carrot to stay longer, more
You open
healthier,
up. You open up a refrigerator and you see a dried carrot.
yes.
I'm not dead. I'm just thirsty. Put me in a cup of cool water overnight, and by morning I'll be crunchy again.
I was telling her my favorite one of those little healthy things.
Yeah.
Is that it's the one that's my favorite is the semen one.
Yeah.
The semen one's funny because it shows them and he's like the little semen guy goes, "I am a cell. I am pure cell," and then he goes, "I am not made to be in your stomach. I can do no good here."
I like the one that's, I'm a tonsil stone. I'm the reason your breath smells like poop.
Yeah, it's like,
Just gurgle some salt water and I'll come right out. Or push on me with a clean finger.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. Now, we told people last week, we said you can use stuff to help lower your, what was it?
Pineapple slices boiled.
Boiled
and
your
then
pineapple
strained.
slices. Yeah.
Strained into like a cheesecloth or something because you don't want the brownie bits
Yeah,
or whatever.
you want the juice.
But drink it like a tea, and it's a natural
Diuretic. It will
Mhm.
help you to lose water weight on your legs.
Also, fresh garlic. If you chop up fresh garlic, let it sit for about 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Don't put it directly in heat.
Right.
Because it needs to release the enzyme.
Mhm.
Then when you eat it, when you cook it and then eat it, fresh garlic is a great way to scrub your arteries that have buildup in them.
Yeah.
From cholesterol.
I mean, it's these are great ways to
My
help you
favorite
out.
one is I'm a German Shepherd and I need a job to do. If you don't give me a job, I'll make one up myself. And
That is
your
so damn
home
true, it
being
really
destroyed
is.
is my new job.
It is. That's so damn true. Hey, did you know that you guys, if you ever have like foggy mirrors in your bathroom, you take a potato, cut it in half, and wipe down the mirror with the half cut potato.
And it works like an anti-defogger or something.
Yeah. And if you have cookies and you want them to get, they start getting stale.
Yep.
If you throw some sugar in there,
Mhm.
it will rejuvenate them and they will become crispy again.
You want to know why?
Why?
It's because the sugar soaks up any moisture that's in the cookie.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
That's really neat. I never knew that. Also, if you ever have any problems with your stomachs, or you feel like you got that, you can use flaxseed oil for your stomach,
Mhm.
which will help.
Flaxseed also helps out with people with
Yeah.
hot flashes.
Yeah, and did you know that if you rub your stomach around your navel and you go clockwise,
Mhm.
it helps you to go to the bathroom?
It also helps you fart.
Well, I
If
didn't
you-
know that.
well, since I've got diagnosed with IBS 20 plus years ago,
Yeah.
if I lay on my left side and rub my belly clockwise, it helps me fart.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
Also, did you know that your belly button is
Stinks.
actually a great source of, if you're sick, if you put rubbing alcohol around your belly button,
Oh yeah.
or I can't remember, essential oils. Also, if you drop, I'll look more into that specifically about the belly button, but the belly button is a direct source to blood supply, right?
Yeah.
So, you can put oils and vitamins and things in your belly button, and it goes directly into your bloodstream.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I want to see if this one makes a sound here. I want to hear this one here. Let's see if this one does.
Yeah,
I'm
let's see if
hoping
this
it
one makes a
will.
sound.
No, there's this one. It was like I was looking at it and it said, "This is your gut on this," and I wanted to. We always talk about people's poop, but I want to hear this one here. Here we go.
Dark color? Check your iron supplements and
All right, this is about your poop. Here it is.
Stop destroying your gut health with greasy food. Add natural fiber so your digestion can hold itself together perfectly. Too much chocolate makes your gut health a nightmare. Eat real, balanced food to make this a smooth trip.
Yeah, no thank you.
dark color? Check your iron supplements and energy drinks. Balance your biohacking routine so your gut can truly heal.
We break apart like this because your eating schedule is pure chaos. Build a clean, consistent routine to fix your digestion.
This happens when you do not drink your 64
Correct.
ounces of water. Hydrate
poop.
daily to keep your gut health thriving.
Stop destroying your
So,
gut.
like, if you have cracked poop, that's what it's saying. You're dehydrated.
I have
You do that.
I have little pellets that are jam packed into more softer pellets, and then on top of that is soft serve.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Actually, a normal poop is actually supposed to look like soft serve.
Yeah. Did you know that, if you think about it, and people do this all the time. We used to talk about this all the time with our friends.
Mm-hmm.
when you go and you have to take a crap, right? You know, has anybody done this? Take a crap, and all of a sudden, you know, you're just, and all of a sudden, just like a rabbit pellet.
I literally
What the
just
hell
gave
was
myself
that?
an aneurysm for that.
What was that? And then you got the ones where you really need to take a crap, and then all of a sudden you know it's about ready to come out, and you know it's going to be liquid or something, and you're running to the bathroom.
Don't just a fart. Don't just a
Yeah,
fart.
and then you're starting to do like the penguin walk, or you squeeze your butt cheeks holding it in as you get to the bathroom. You're like, if I could just only hold my butt cheeks together, it will not leak out.
Our best friend Tammy used to always say that if I talk about my poop, it means your family.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my God, yes. And it's so funny because you think of like, you know, different things that happen, and like some people get blood in their poop, and
Yeah.
you know, I know like people like when
Usually
they first
sign
see it,
of
you're like,
hemorrhoids.
yeah, and if it's like a bright blood, bright red, it's hemorrhoids. But
Nope.
if it's
Mine's dark and
but if it's black, it's a bad situation.
it's internal bleeding. That's
Yes.
what red mean. Dark black means.
But some people get like these like bright red ones, and you start thinking, "Oh my God, I'm bleeding to death," you know.
Like, do you remember
I
the
get
first
colon
time you
puffs.
seen my hemorrhoids?
Yeah, the first time she had her hemorrhoids, they were external hemorrhoids, and she said, "Look back here, see what this is." I was like, "So
No,
I
I didn't say see what this is. I said
see how
big
bad they are,
Yeah,
right?
how bad they are.
So I took a look, and I found out
You freaked
that
out so bad you called 911.
it scared the hell out of me because, see, they look like big grapes, and I swear to God, I said, "Oh my God, your insides are coming out! Call 911! Your insides, your intestines are leaking out of your ass. Your colon's coming out." And I was like, "Call 911!" And
And
it
he
was like,
did.
oh my
He
God.
had 911 call, and they came and they looked at my butt, and they're like, "I'm so sorry he called you. He freaked out." And he's the one EMS is like, "Sir, this is normal.
Yeah.
Well, we can take her to the hospital and give her some cream, but."
I was like, "What the hell, man?" I'm like, "What am I getting myself into?" You got to be, you know, you got to be a good husband or wife to take care of your spouse like that. I mean, oh my God, you know. But anyway, it is what it is, man. When you have you love that person, you do anything for them, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, it is 4:22 a.m. And we know that you're getting ready for work and everything, or school, and we want you guys to get prepared for, you know, for
This
work
is
or
hump
whatever.
day.
Oh, by the way, we are going to have somebody here next week. Her name is Shannon. She owns a coffee shop, and
And a cleaning business.
it's going to help us with teaching people about, you know, coffee.
Yes. We're gonna
Coffee.
talk to her about
Yes.
being a small business owner in this economy. And how's it affecting
But I think it's going to be cool to learn about coffee because I'm going to learn about the beans. Because she's going to go over
You're
the
all
beans.
about the beans.
She's going to talk about these beans, and she's going to talk about how she... Because she actually made her own coffee.
Yeah,
She
made
went
her
to-
own blend of coffee.
She went to school or whatever, went to a class, and...
Yeah, he finds it fascinating.
It is cool.
that she went to class to be, and I forget what they actually call it, but
Barista.
No, a barista is somebody who, yeah, whatever. Anyway, he loves the fact that she created her own blend of coffee.
Mixer is a
She buys
chemologist.
multiple. She buys.
She buys a whole bunch of different blends.
Yeah, and blends it to her liking, which obviously does pretty well because we go there two
We
to
go
three
there all
times
the
a
time.
day.
We really support her. We really do. We get enough, and she has a really good star program as well, too, like points and stuff to get free drinks and that. But yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff. Now we're going to get into what we're doing here for this this spring memberthon is going on right now. I need you guys to listen up. Number one, each show has a certain amount that they have to make. Our show has to make a minimum of 150 to help keep us on air, basically.
Yeah.
So if you can make a donation to help us, we would really appreciate it. And Jen is going to read it what you got to do Here it is.
Thanks for tuning into WAIF Radio, a listener-supported station. We are in the midst of our spring memberthon. You can keep WAIF on the air and indicate your support for this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more makes you a member and gives you voting rights at our annual meeting, our WAIF alert newsletter, and WAIF sticker for your car. For your convenience, there are a couple ways to become a member. You could call us right now at 513-961-8900 and press option 1, and I'll prepare a pledge form to send directly to you. Or if you prefer to make your donation online, please visit WAIF website and use your credit card or PayPal to make your donation at www.waifradio.org and click on the donation button. Now, if you pledge online, please make sure that you put the name of the show you wish to credit, like The Jerry Williams Show, your support to. WAIF FM is what radio is meant to be, and thank you for your support. Also, you can become a monthly for as little as $5 a month.
Oh, cool. All right, and here is the recording that they want us to play.
Hello, all. Did you know that WAIF went on the air 50 years ago? That's right. We
Okay,
are
stop it
celebrating
for a
our
second.
50th year as a non-profit.
What happened there?
I don't know.
Did she get goofy?
Sounded like our little mouse. Beep.
Here she is.
Hello, all. Did you know that WAIF
Nope,
went on
try
the
it
air
again.
50 years ago? That's right.
We are celebrating our 50th year as a non-profit, non-commercial
okay.
listener-supported
There we
radio
go. There we
station
go.
with the most diversity of
There she
any
is.
station in
Let's
Cincinnati.
try it again. I
And
got to
it's all-
restart it. All right, here it is.
Hello, all. Did you know that WAIF went on the air 50 years ago? That's right. We are celebrating our 50th year as a non-profit, non-commercial, listener-supported radio station with the most diversity of any station in Cincinnati, and it's all because of you, the listener. With so many stations like ours ceasing to contribute to continuous operation, we need your help to stay on the air for the next 50 years. Our spring memberthon is underway, and we would love to have you become a member today by visiting waifradio.org or donate. All you have to do is just go to our homepage and click on the donate button. It's at the top right-hand corner, or call us at 513-961-8900, option 2. We now allow you to become a monthly member as well, sustaining member contributing for as little as $5 a month, while continuing to allow you to do one-time donations. Contributions like this also allows us to continue to enhance our station. And listen up, we have stepped into the 21st century. You can now listen to WAVE anywhere in the world from any smart device or speaker by just saying, "Hey Alexa, Google, or Siri, play WAIF 88.3. Become a member today, and we're waiting on you.
Ooh, we're waiting on you.
Ooh. Hi, Alexa.
Hey, Google.
Hey, Siri. Oh, shit.
Play
No, mine said
WAIF
Siri.
WAIF 88.3.
Hey, Siri. Play WAIF.
No, you have to say WAIF 88.3.
Hey, Siri. I don't think my Siri's working.
Oh.
Oh, my Siri's jacked. Hey, Google. Play WAIF 88.3 FM.
No. Listen, the thing says you have to say play WAIF 88.3.
Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Let me try it. Here we go. Play.
WAIF.
Oh, wait a minute. Play WAIF 88.
No. Listen to what. Read what it says.
I don't know where it's at.
Hey, Google.
Oh, here it is.
Play WAIF 88.3.
Oh, okay. Let me try it again. Hey, play WAIF 88.3. Oh, well, she does come up. She comes up, but she
But
don't tell me what to play.
We also don't have one of those
The
Nest
tower.
things.
You got to have the tower thing.
Well, we
Okay.
don't have your smartphone
Well, I don't know.
Hates us, first off.
It definitely hates us.
How many times have we asked it random questions while we're driving, and it'll say, I'm sorry, I do not understand.
All right, let's get to some music. We'll be back in just a few minutes right here on 88.3 FM, WAIF of Cincinnati. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. Okay, what did we do wrong here? I don't know, but something got goofy there for a minute. It was supposed to play a song, and then it didn't, so let's try it again. All right, let's try it again, WAIF. Here it is.
Anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah, my anxiety can't shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me, and my anxiety. Solo, no mojo, I bounce back, no pogo, unhappy, no homo, new brands, no logos, money on my juggler, natural hustler, think I need a smuggler up in Russia, you could be my butler, shine my cutler, shout out to Oyenda, that's the guzzler, okay, next thing, my life is a wet dream, I call it a sex scene, the bag is a nice tease, I tried to escape, my life is an x-ray, I'm sorry, a sex tape, you only get one take, quiet on the set, please, rolling anxiety, in 3, 2, anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah. Anxiety, shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. From Florida, what's in that clear blue water? No limits, no borders. What's in that new world order? Marco, Polo, Negro run from Popo. Put blue light in that rojo. And it's like I get this tightness in my chest, like an elephant is standing on me, and I just let it take over. Silence
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just some lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his Glock. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake. He's a Adams County Sheriff. He's hungry and he's big as hell. He was sniffing for weed. Then he smelled another smell. What was that? Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his Glock. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake. He sees my cake and my porno mag call boom boom. Something happened to his camera on the way to the evidence room. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. Make the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his Glock. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake. Lemon.
Damn! Shit! Look at the ass on that bitch. Look at the titties.
There's only one place where we can go to see freaky hoes doing shows, doing tricks to make us holler on a given night, all for $1. Silicone breasts, oil on their chest, not like us but above the rest. They'll do anything to turn us on. Them hoes got it going on.
I like big booty and big old titties. Bitch, you know you've been fucked by many, so come and be my private dancer. I got some money if that's the answer. I really wanna be with you. I get hard after seeing you. How hard? Hard like a rock when you make that pussy pop. Pop that pussy, hey, pop that pussy, baby, pop, pop that pussy, hey, pop that pussy, baby, pop, pop that pussy, pop, pop that pussy, baby, pop that pussy, pop, pop that pussy, baby.
Freaky bitches with plenty of ass, rolling to the music and shaking real fast. Bend over backwards, make me shout, and work that pussy in and out. Moving their body with plenty of action, bringing to the men more satisfaction. Do what it feels to turn us out, just work that pussy all the way out.
Shake it, don't break it. It took your mama 9 months to make it. Bend over and spread them, girl. Show me those pussy pearls. Rub that ass and play with that clip. You know I like that freaky shit. Girl, you know you look so cute. Throwing that pussy the way you do. Pop that pussy, hey, pop that pussy, baby. Pop that pussy, hey, pop that pussy, baby. Pop, pop that pussy, pop, pop that pussy, baby. Pop, pop that pussy, and pop that pussy, baby.
Pop that pussy's a dance for the ladies, straight from the south into the 90s. Freaky bitches are the ones I like. NG strings in the middle of the night. Smoke-filled stages, bitches in cages. Guards at the door, armed with gauges. As they dance and I get hot, keep throwing that pussy. Don't stop.
I like the way you lift the champagne glass. It makes me wanna stick my dick in your ass. So come on, baby, and pop it quick. I'll fall in love when you suck my dick. Bitch, you don't know, you ain't heard. Fucking with me, you're gonna get served. See, none of my bitches, they never complain. So come on, baby, and pop that thing. Pop that pussy, pop that pussy, baby.
Naughty.
You know, we used to listen to that years ago. That was 2 Live Crew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, how bad!
Oh, did you know? Speaking that you played the Lemon Pound Cake song, that Afroman posted a couple days ago that he wrote 2 verses of a song, and he's looking for an artist to complete the final verse.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what you do.
It's open call. I don't know. Check
Go
his
to
Facebook
website?
page
Yeah.
or his website, because it'll tell you how to sign up and send your verse in.
Afroman, he's so cool. I like Afroman. He used, even though that he was like a one-hit wonder, but he was pretty good.
I mean,
That's pretty
technically
cool.
he wasn't a one-hit wonder.
Well,
he was more known for the Until He Got High song.
That's
but
the only one I know.
There's a couple songs he's actually done that were pretty popular, but
I
it's
wouldn't
the
know it.
Until I Got High song. That's the
only one I know from him. It was like I Got High, but but the whole thing about the Lemon
Colt
Pound
49,
Cake.
Colt
Oh yeah, Colt 49.
Colt 45.
I think so.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about the Lemon Pound Cake song, that's about the situation that happened with him in the sheriff's department in Adams County, where
They raided his home.
Yeah, they raided his home, thinking that he had like sex trafficking and
He
all
was
kinds
kidnapped.
of stuff.
He had kidnapping victims and drug trafficking, I think, and they didn't find no kidnapping victims or
But
drugs.
what made him get in trouble? Because he posted about the police officers?
He posted video of and made a song of the officers that broke down the door, his actual surveillance video of the door being broken in, but the part of the video that showed the police officers, it was actors portraying it, but he did say the officers' names in the song.
I don't remember. Listening to the
I get
song.
in the original version.
Okay, because I don't.
That has since been, redacted for a better term, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I was like, I didn't hear no officer
He's done
songs.
multiple songs, actually. Because one of them, he even talks about the officer, the head officer, said he fucked his wife and shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. He went all out and did multiple songs about... the guy, the department's lawyer was saying, well, you're going around making money by defaming these officers. And he said, well, what do you do for a living? You're a lawyer, right? I'm an entertainer. And it happened in my home. So,
yeah,
of course I'm going to make money off of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, But when he used the cameras and everything, it's all...
Yeah, it's his home
public
security
record,
system.
Right. I mean, he can do whatever he wants with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the officers didn't wear masks.
And it's freedom of speech. He could tell anything he wants about anybody he wants.
It's stupid. It
Doesn't
really is.
necessarily mean it's right, because we talk about Donald Trump saying what he says isn't necessarily right. It doesn't mean it's right.
No, it's
what
not.
they're saying,
but he's got.
But it is freedom of speech.
And he is something special, And J.D. Vance is something special, too, I tell you. And I cannot, every time we drive by his house, which is right down the street,
I flick it off every
I can't
time.
stand the guy.
I just put my middle finger up as we go past.
Yeah, she lets him know, just like she does with Popeye's chicken.
The Popeye's chicken in Amelia. I can't stand them people.
Popeye's chickens.
It's just the people that work at night.
Yeah.
Those people that night.
Yep. So we went to Popeye's Chicken in Amelia, and Jen had a little situation over there. Little meltdown over... We were door dashing.
Listen, we were door dashing. We had an order. It said that it was ready for pickup. Their inside was closed, so you can only use the drive-thru.
That's true. That's true.
There was a car at each speaker, and then we were behind the car at the second speaker.
Yes, we were.
They told everybody they're waiting on biscuits and that they will be with us in a few minutes. 22 minutes later, they started taking the orders. They took the one on the left. Then they took the car in front of us.
Right.
That was it. There was no other cars in the parking lot. We were next. We pulled up to the speaker. Waited. Took them 4 minutes.
4 minutes, yes.
All of a sudden, a car comes pulling up, goes into the left speaker, and they says, "Welcome to Popeyes. How may I help you?" "Yes, I want a chicken sandwich." And okay, pull right up. And I'm sitting there watching. Are you freaking kidding me? I have been waiting here for 25 minutes now, waiting on this order, and you took them. They literally just pulled in.
Yeah.
Then took a second person before they came to our speaker.
Oh, yeah.
And I waited, and I didn't say nothing until we pulled up to the window, and I did say politely, I says, you guys might want to double check and keep an eye on who you're responding to, because I have been sitting here for 25 minutes waiting on an order that you marked was ready, but took the 2 cars that literally just pulled in. Well, they only ordered chicken sandwiches, and your order wasn't ready yet. Then why did you mark it was ready for pickup? Because I had 2 orders. I could have went and picked up that second one and then came back here.
Right.
Oh, well, what do you want me to do about it now?
They got a chicken sandwich.
I said, fuck you, and fuck you through the drive-thru, and
she turned
I
around and
left.
And then she flipped them off as we passed by.
I was so pissed. I was so mad.
She has lots of love for the workers. You know?
Listen, I worked customer service in both restaurants and in private sectors, doing things from bartending to home health aid, and I know that you have to deal with the public, and I know how hard it can be. But when you have these stupid kids that look at you like they're stoned, and they probably were. This is the Popeyes in Amelia, where all of them stand outside and smoke a joint and then go in and freaking fry your chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you and go, oh, well, what do you want me to do about it now? Well, I want you to put down the headset and walk out the door, because I don't think you're ready for big people jobs yet.
That's true. I mean, she
Listen,
as you can tell,
I am the nicest person
this affected her
in the world.
It really
until you get on my last nerve, and then that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, it does. It definitely made her feel like, hey.
So I called and had them banned. I don't ever have to pick up from them ever again.
Hey, check this out. A conservative activist is convicted in a voter fraud case.
What?
A conservative. It says a conservative voter activist commits voter fraud.
God, idiot.
And, this is kind of stuff that they keep saying it's a Democrat, but everything keeps leaking back to some kind of conservative.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind.
Oh, by the way, Donald Trump's being investigated because apparently oil trades surged right before Trump's Iran post. And some experts say this is very suspicious that he had a surge in oil prices.
I mean, he gave his 18-year-old son a couple $1 billion to invest hours before. Hello?
Yes, before he made the post. It's like, hello. Yeah, he's going to make money off of it. Mm-hmm. Because he knew he was going to go into He knew that the oil prices would go up, and that way they took stock out before it happened.
Or put money into the stock knowing that the prices are going to surge.
Well, yeah, that's what they did. That's what he did. Because he wants to make sure he gets his money back. And just like when, by the way, if you think about this, when COVID hit, Donald Trump knew when he saw that COVID was hitting in China, he took out stock. In 2019. Yes, took out stock in hydrochloroquine and
that's
this
why
other
he was pushing
shit.
it.
and then started pushing it when it came into the United States.
Mm-hmm.
He knew
Yep.
there was going to be a pandemic. He already knew it.
Yeah, they were told in November of 2019 that there was cases of a virus called COVID-19, and it was spreading from China all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
And that there were
Yeah.
cases already in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what he did about it?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing until it far spread so much and then said, "Oh, it will go away. It will go. It was here and then it'll go away just like that."
I love when you do the Donald Trump voice. He do go away. He turns into some kind of Arabic guy. I'm like, what the hell, man? He's like, go away, buddy.
Just like America, it will all go away.
Just like America, it will go away. You know, that's the...
And then he calls us Democrats the woke people, right?
You're all woke.
You ever Google the meaning of woke?
Yeah, so you're awake.
Yeah, it means that your eyes are open and you're seeing things. Hello, I would love to be awake.
I mean,
Actually, my whole life I've always liked to sleep. Even when I was a baby, my mom used to flick my feet to wake me up just so I would eat. I'd much rather be asleep, but because the dream world is a lot nicer, but I have to pee a lot, so I don't get to stay asleep as
Poor
much.
Kid Rock.
Oh, what happened to Kid Rock?
Poor Kid Rock. A lot of his concerts are canceling.
Oh.
One in particular,
Uh-oh.
after he just sold 200 tickets.
Oh.
Just 200 tickets? What?
What? Do you mean that taped halftime show wasn't his breakout?
I mean, like, what the hell, man? Is it?
With the laughing and clapping backtrack?
Who wants to see him? And he was lip syncing, so
right?
You know, it's like.
Listen, Milli Vanilli's entire career was devastated because of a lip syncing, but Kid Rock.
Somebody put on here, Trump's Mar-a-Lago district just went blue.
We got about 5 minutes, my love.
I hope she gives him hell, man. Oh, by the way, John Fetterman reverses support for Trump's voter disenfranchising the SAVE Act, effectively killing the bill and assuring fair elections at the midterms.
Good.
He finally did the right thing.
Well,
Phone
let's
calls
see.
do work.
Let's see how much that actually happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Donald Trump wants to suppress people's votes so he can stay in power, and the Republican Party itself needs to realize that the megas are not going to ever help you.
No.
The megas are only there for themselves.
That's all it is, man. And that's what people need to realize, folks. You guys need to really research your own homework and really don't pay attention to Newsmax or
Don't believe us,
Fox
but do
or
your
us or
do your own research.
And I would always encourage anybody, if you ever have time, please do this. Look up Project 2025 and read it, because even though it's very long, this is exactly the playbook that Donald Trump is going
About
by.
800 pages.
Right now, he's going by that playbook.
Yep. Every single thing that Donald Trump said he was going to do, and everybody thought it was a joke, he is doing it.
Yes.
These are all part of the plan of Project 2025.
And if you think it's going to get better,
it won't.
It's not going to get better. As a matter of fact, he's within the next year, according to Project 2025, he's supposed to implement the martial law thing.
Yeah.
And that's something he's trying to do right now.
Mhm.
Is do these wars and then have that being brought into the United States.
Yep.
I wouldn't put it past him to do something himself.
To fake it?
To fake it.
Like that faking shooting of his ear.
Yes.
The size of that apparent bullet
That hit his ear.
that grazed his ear
It's
would
funny.
have taken the side of his head off.
Hell yeah, it would have. If anybody who knows anything about ammunition or bullets or guns,
Yeah.
you know those.
He was losing in the polls.
Yeah.
And he needed to do something, so
And
he
it worked.
faked an assassination.
And it worked because his people were like, "Oh my God, Donald Trump is," And then these people are like, "Oh well, God loves him so much that He made him His savior to be
But
like,
you know what?
this." It's like, what the hell?
The Republicans are starting to see, and the Democrats that voted for him are all starting to see he was not for them.
Right.
And that is why so many Democrats are flipping Republican seats. I mean,
Yes.
ruby red seats
Yep.
are
And-
turning blue because of the damage that Donald Trump is doing, and they're starting to realize that they're having shopper's remorse.
Right. And if you think about it, look at what's happening. I mean, in Texas, they've flipped seats over there
Yep.
that haven't flipped since
And
forever.
that was a gerrymandered seat.
Yeah, it was. It was a gerrymandered seat, and they still flipped it.
They still flipped it.
But that's what's happening. People are realizing that there's that something needs to change in America, and they are not happy with Donald Trump or the MAGA people, and they're looking for a way to change it. So you need to think the same way in the midterms coming up, whatever state you're in. You need to prepare to vote for Democrats. I mean, seriously.
In order to save your own party.
Yeah, I don't
you
support
need to
all these both parties. I don't.
No.
But I am going to tell you this. In order to fix this shit or get out of it, we're going to have to support for Democrats. We're going to have to. Because the Republicans ain't doing crap.
Nope.
With that said, we
We'll
have
see
to
you next week.
close up because we got to go.
We love you all.
Yes, we
You're
do.
listening to WAIF Cincinnati.
Whoa, yeah, baby. Coming up next is the one and only Damon. We'll see you next week. God
Bye,
bless
guys.
you. We love you. You are listening to the Jerry and Jen Show. As
See
we
y'all
are
later.
wrapping it up and taking it on home. On Wave Cincinnati 88.3 FM. Here we go, folks. Take us on out. Take it, Damien. Oh, yeah, here he comes. There he is. Oh, yeah, help me, Jesus. Come on, baby.
Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm plugging.